hello. This is your boy Irony Boxing coming today with this my 106th live. We're going to talk about this thing called boxing, and we're gonna call game three of the finals. Knicks are up 2-0. They're at Madison Square Garden. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Score right now is Spurs 42, Knicks 38. 6 minutes 48 seconds left in the second quarter. It's gonna be a high scoring game. Okay, here comes the Spurs 42-40 now. Three-pointer. Wow, just missed. Knicks with the rebound. Okay, here we go. Chance to tie or take the lead. Oh boy. Deflected out of bounds. Still going to be Nick Paul. The difference when Wembanyama's on the court in the first two games, and him shoot 38%. When he's off the court, 56%. We talked about the spacing and cutting that is available to them. Get back to their natural flow. Survey on. So now they're putting Josh Hart. They put Josh Hart on the offside. He just got to make that play right there. Andrews heads up. And turnover number 5 for the Knicks. Spurs have 3. Castle again gets in the plane back out. Parker. Quickly, luck, three-pointer in and out. Now trying to hold on, but knocks it out of bounds. Those Spurs get to do 14 on the shot clock. What they started doing is putting a small Karl Anthony Towns so that Lou Kornet is not the primary defender, but he can come over and help. Okay, now the survey question is going to be foul, and one by Castle. The Knicks better not mess this up, man. You got the chance to win the championship at Madison Square Garden. If you mess that up, bro, I don't even know what to say. Castle lingering. It up, and I know we said it now a few times, but even there, the patience. Gotta be careful with falling for that pump. Make sure you're on balance. The pump fake effective. Plays through it. Front end one. Towns' second foul, so it's go with a small lineup. And it opens Bridges, Clarkson, Clark. Brunson. Spurs back up 5. Just faster than 1 second. Brunson goes right to Kornet. Right and shot. He backs it in. How did he do that? I'm almost done with my survey question. Okay, that's the moment. 47-44 the Spurs. 5 minutes 18 seconds left. Okay, there we go. Stephon Castle doing so much. And there is the survey question. All right. Let me put the link on. Anybody want to come up and talk? We can talk about the game or whatever. I don't watch NBA today, so you're going to have to fill me in on that one. I can talk NBA from the 90s all the way to the mid to late 2010s, so that's a good 25 to 30 years. So they're doing publicity, so let me take this opportunity to do the Lord's Prayer. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God, for everything. Absolutely. All right. Okay.
second. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's show some good stuff, shall we? Because they're doing publicity right now, so let's check it out. Okay, let's see what Tim Bradley is saying.
Yo, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the damn rest. Man, these boxers, they suck. For real. Yeah, y'all suck. For real. Especially the...
Oh, by the way, this is educational purposes only. You know the whole shtick. Let me put up the banner here. Shoot. Okay, there we go. Anyway, hold on a second. The other stuff here. Let me put the thing of the copywriting. There we go. There we go. Crush the Legend. How you doing today, sir? God bless. What an honor. Yoda Wise Crush the Legend every weekday from 7 a.m. Check him out. Subscribe, notify, comment, everything. Like, everything. Take it from me. You watching the game, sir? So let's see what Tim Bradley has to say. I know you're gonna love this. Oh, I haven't pinned the link. Hold on, there it is. Pinned link. I'm watching Game 3, just for kicks and giggles. There we go.
The top ones we got right now. Just soft. Straight up. Yeah, I'm calling all y'all soft. For real. Yeah. Y'all don't know how to negotiate. Y'all don't want to fight. Yeah, all these damn excuses, man. But all of y'all. Ain't not one of y'all. Not one of y'all is freaking perfect. Not one. Shit, the only one might be Shock.
Thank you.
Shock might be the only one. Cause he ain't brother-in-law in no damn body. Shit. When it come to this bunch, you know the bunch I'm talking about. Yeah. You got Devin Haney. He's scared to death of damn Ryan Garcia. Yeah, he's scared. Scared to death of Ryan Garcia. He's scared to death of Shakur too. That's the reason why he won't even budge on the damn weight. He won't even budge on the weight. It's like, dude, shit, both of y'all meet in the middle. 144. The other one said 146. I heard your pop say 146. Meet in the middle, 145. That's how you negotiate. 145. Come on. Shakur coming up.
The same fucking rocket science.
What, 5 pounds? You coming down 2 pounds. That's even. Shit, 5'2". That's even. Shit. Mayweather, 2000.
I prefer 144, but whatever.
9 bought a 135 pounder. Who was that? That was Marquez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they met at what? 144. However, Mayweather came in at 146. Okay. Supposed to meet at 144. Shit, you had Marquez came in at 142, but he still slid in that ring with Mayweather. Shit. He had no problem with it. He got paid extra money or whatever. He lost. It is what it is. Shit, the best need to fight the best. Y'all need to figure out a damn way to make it happen. Shit. Shakur, yeah, we know that you don't want to damn get in the ring with no damn Haney. We know you scared of his ass too. You know what I mean? You scared of all that weight.
Thank you.
He gonna put on after the damn weigh-in. I know. Trust me. I know. Yeah. Shit. And you scared to fight Keyshawn Davis too. Shit.
Yep.
Yeah, and Keyshawn, you scared to fight De Los Santos. See, I'm telling you, all these motherfuckers, every last one of these dudes got some flaws in they damn game. Yeah, they scared to death of certain fights. Yeah, every last one of them, damn it. Yeah, the only one.
I'm telling you, Keyshawn dodged the bullet with Edwin De Los Santos. I never get tired of saying that.
Hey, Shakalaka. He want all the smoke. He willing to go to 140, 135, shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shakalaka, he a real one. That's the reason why I get behind that, because Shaq is a real one. He want all the smoke. Shit. Anyways, Tim Desert Storm, Bradley.
Yes, sir. B3 Pigs, how you doing today? God bless. What an honor. I'm blessed today. I got 2 royalties in the building so far. The first one, You Otherwise Crush the Legend, every weekday, 7 a.m. Check him out. You will not regret it. Take it from me. And B3 TV, B3 Pigs TV, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Yes, got that one right. I love that. Blessed, not stressed. I love that. That is awesome, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, bro. Please pray for me, man, if you can. Please pray for me because I'm going through some stuff, but appreciate you, brother. Let's not stress. I needed that. I really needed that. Appreciate it. Okay, we can take away this educational purposes only stuff for now. Better banner right here. Okay. So, what is it? 54-50 the Spurs. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. They're reviewing something the referees did. So while they mess around over there, let's check out some news. So Hamza Shiraz and Josh Kelly are being lined up for the AJ undercard versus Christian Prenga on July 25th. Okay, so they're being lined up to make their first title defenses. I know Josh Kelly's against Aguiarco, I think is his name. Hamza Shiraz, I'm not sure who it is right now. What else? WBC featherweight champ. Actually, let me just open this. Okay, WBC featherweight champion Tiara Brown is set to defend her title against Hannah Rapp. The winner will take home the 2026 WBC Freedom Belt on Broken Legacy Juneteenth Freedom Day, and that is on June 13th. Okay, that okay. Let's see if anybody. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, bro. For sure. Jay Will, what's up, brother? God bless. A lot of great fans. Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta go with those. Okay. Hey, you know what? Let me give you my answer, bro. Because man, I'm even struggling with that one. Man, both of them. I'm guessing the second one was Crush the Legend, right? Because that's the Evander's #1 fan, and I cannot blame him. And this was probably B3. Marvin man. Man, I don't know, man. Like, damn, like Eddie Morales and Marcus. Who doesn't want to see that? Tony and Hopkins. Nah, I'm gonna say Hagler and Triple G, J Will, but I'm not gonna, I'm all great answers. But man, Marvin's my guy, man. Marvin Hagler was Triple G. Oh my God, give me that one. Okay, 54-52 Spurs. The Knicks just steal the ball. Oh shit! The game is 54-54. Jay Will, Jay Will, I want the Knicks to win the championship at MSG, and this is like blasphemy coming from a Celtics fan, but you know what, bro? It's been a while, and I feel good for the Knicks. Just out of sheer respect for the game, man, the rivalries and everything. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you guys are one of the flagship franchises of the NBA, right? The Lakers, the Celtics, the Knicks, and who can be the other one? Probably Philly, right? I don't know. We'll have to check that one. So, I feel good for you guys. 56-56, man. 1 minute, 50 seconds left. There it is. See, yeah, but the thing is that we love the game as well. Like we just out of respect. Like, come on, man. I hate the Lakers, but at the end of the day, I love the Lakers. Like, come on, man. How can you hate on Kobe or Shaq or Magic or Kareem or James Worthy or Pau Gasol? I mean, you name it, right? All the legends. Come on. If they get traded to our franchises, we instantly become fans of them. You know this is what I do. Shaq played for Boston as well. Obviously later in his career, but he wore the green, man. You think I was hating on? Nah, never. How? If you hate on players like that, bro, it's something wrong with you. Jay Will says, I hate the narrative that the East sucks. If Halliburton wasn't hurt last year, I think they could have beaten OK. That's the Indiana guy, yes. Yeah, that's a stud right there. I mean, I would say yes. Actually, I have it right here. I would say yeah. That's a pretty good top 10. You know, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, that's 11, right? Oh shit. Top 11. Top 11, and if you want to round them up to a top 15, Kevin Durant. Shit. Oh man, tell me about it. Tell me about it, man. That championship, the last year that I followed the NBA like religiously was the year that that Kawhi beat the Warriors with Toronto. Remember that shot he? Oh, you're not gonna like this, Jay Will. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. The shot that he hit on Joel Embiid. Oh my God. But hey, you're gonna like this. I love Allen Iverson. How about that? Oh, by the way, okay, top 15. So I got 4 more players: Kevin Durant, Allen Iverson, 2 more. Shit. Kevin Garnett and oh man, Scottie Pippen. How about that, huh? How about that? Oh yeah, he was unstoppable. Man, he'll get you 40 and he'll lock you down on. He was scary. The Claw. That was his name, right? The Claw. The KLAW. The Claw. To round up the top 15. Let me put it on the chat. I include Durant, Iverson, Garnett, and who was the other one? And Pippen. That's my that's the 4. Man, I should have put them all 15 there, but what are we gonna do? Yeah, I know, right? The hand size is ridiculous. Yeah, he had a hand like the size of Andre the Giant or something like that. Is that Charles Barkley? Yeah, that's Charles Barkley. Kenny the Jet, you know, the old TNT crew with Shaq and Ernie Johnson. Man, I've seen that show how many times? That's Karl Anthony Towns shooting. Man, the Knicks are up by 6 points, man. I think he's going to do it, Jay Will. And they just have the momentum on their side, man. It's like, man, you know, like the Pistons in 04, like they just were destined to win, bro. Ain't nobody stopping that team in that year, you know. I think it's one of these occasions, you know. Knicks by 7, bro. Halftime. Okay. So we can go into boxing now until we get the third quarter. This is like half an hour usually, so you can have some fun here now. Okay. Fight Hub. Oh yeah, but James Harden is. Oh my goodness, man. James Harden is I mean, the Houston James Harden was scary good. Yes, he was. But even the OKC was pretty nice. But I don't know what the hell happened to that guy, man. Like, I don't know. Where was I? Okay, here. Oscar rips into Trump and Dana White over White House event being illegal. Let's see. Thing always muted. Oh, let me put the educational thing here. I'm not monetized. It's educational purposes only. Okay, it's a short, for God's sakes.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great start to your week. A bunch of news dropped over the weekend, and I didn't want to wait until Thursday to talk about it. So I guess this is like an emergency clapback. So check it out. So the corruption is just fucking crazy with Zuffa and TKO. I tried to tell you this when I went to Washington last month, but it runs deeper than I ever imagined, man. Look, Uncle Fester has been running his mouth about this stupid UFC event at the White House. Yeah, he's a fucking Neanderthal. We all know that. But Americans are fucking tired of his shit, and they're finally speaking up. A retired Air Force sergeant and a Vietnam War veteran, they filed the lawsuit to stop Uncle Fester and the UFC event from happening, stating that it's illegal. Illegal to stage a private, for-profit sports event on the White House grounds. Look, I agree with him. Oh, and it gets even more twisted. I mean, facts came out. Check this one out. Facts came out that President Donald Trump, he bought $50,000 worth of TKO stock in March and then immediately started promoting the UFC event at the White House. I mean, he will benefit from the rising stock and sales of VIP packages to the event, which are priced at more than $1 million per. I mean, conflict of interest, anybody? Not to mention the disrespect to our country.
Yeah.
They're using the Lincoln Memorial for the UFC press conference, which is a slap in the face to every American soldier who fought for this country. They're using these sacred monuments to promote a for-profit event, which will benefit the president and his buddies. Look, I'll give you
Say whatever you want about Oscar, but on this, he's 100% correct.
all the details on Thursday. Plus,
And I'm a UFC fan, but reality is reality.
on a new lawsuit filed against Zuffa from another promoter. Hell, maybe even I'll file a lawsuit before Thursday. Anyway, we'll see you then.
Man. Woo. Palm's getting sweaty. I love that B3. I love that. Yeah, he is. Yeah, but he's 100% correct. Yeah. Knicks lead. Oh, let me put it on the chat. Knicks lead by 7 at halftime. Hey, B3, who are you rooting for? Spurs or Knicks? I don't really have. I mean, I've always liked the Spurs, but you know, Pop and Manu and Duncan and Parker and Robinson and Kawhi, they're not there anymore. So I don't really have a dog in this fight. So I just feel happy for the Knicks, and I hope they pull it off to keep it 100. And I never thought I would say this in my life, but just it would be awesome to see them win. I mean, come on. Now the Celtics have won twice, 08 and what was it, 2023 or 4? I don't remember. So, you know, it would be awesome. And if they're going to win it, please win it at Madison Square Garden, bro. Come on. That would be so awesome. Where was I? Okay, here it is. By the way, rumor has it that MJ and Nick Ball is gonna fight. What do you guys think about that? My barber. Holy shit! Okay. Oh man. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, right? But I hope it happens for him. You know. Yeah, me too. Me too. I want to see the Knicks host the trophy, bro. That hasn't happened since Willis Reed. Come on, man. It's been too long. It's like the Lakers or the Celtics going into a 30-year or whatever it is. No, they have like 50. But anyway, whatever it is, you know, no. That's a good question. I don't have that yet. I assume that's what it is, right? 126. Because why would Nick Ball drop all the way down there? Where 126, with all due respect to Junto Nakatani, has way more bigger names than 122. This Junto is Bam is moving up, and who else? Nobody, you know. So if you're Nick, yeah, it should be 126. Yeah. But I don't know that for sure, though. Josh Hart for the Knicks, a 6'4" guard, is leading both teams in rebounding. Really? But that's the thing, bro. That's one of the many reasons that I stopped watching this freaking game, bro. Like, we got the people 7 foot plus on the perimeter. Like, I know I don't want to be the Uncle Fester here, but nah, bro. I'm from the post-up era, man. You can shoot a three here and there, but I mean, you're not a point guard either. You know, like Jay Will says, my Sixers are close to 50 years. We haven't won since '83, but man, that Sixers team was legendary. Oh yeah, you mean the team that had Barkley and Mo Cheeks and was Dr. J there? I think that was Dr. J's like latter years of his career. And who was the other? Yeah, they had a super team. Yeah, I remember that. And not only that, what about the Iverson team, man? Like, bro, that I'll never get tired of saying, bro. Like, Allen Iverson taking that team to the finals. That to me is like 3 championships, man. I don't care what nobody's saying. 6 foot tall, going up against Kobe and Shaq and still won 1 game, man. Get out of here. Come on, man. Let's see some of Bam here. It was earlier than that. I saw how quickly he pivoted to an angle. Where is it? Isn't it? That's okay. I'll check it out later. That's wow. Major league stuff right there. Irony, I agree. Wemby loves this. Yeah, bro. Like, Wemby loves this jumpers, but it's like get on the block and force double. Exactly, bro. Inside out, man. Sometimes less is more, dude. Like, force double teams, it will open up the offense. As a defense, I'm winning if Wemby's shooting threes. Exactly, because not only that, it's going to be harder for you to get the you're not going to be in there for an offensive rebound. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't. Now listen, if you're Dirk Nowitzki, by all means, right? But no, man, like, what are we doing here? So yeah, I'm old school as holy hell. So let's keep watching here. What else we got? We can go to X as well. Shakur's emotion.
He know what's up. That's why y'all see him get so emotional when I say certain things or when people bring me up, because he know I'm not nothing to play with. He know I'm a real dude in and outside of the ring, so it makes him react to certain ways when the people bring me up.
And inside the ring, I think that what you're saying could be corroborated, because at one point the cameras were moving everywhere, but it looked like he was taking some jury off. It looked like he was stepping back to take some jury off, like he wanted to show you in person, point blank. And I think that's what may have prompted you, correct me if I'm wrong, champ, to say, hey, don't get disrespectful. Don't start being disrespectful. Was that kind of, did you feel the escalation from him?
Right. So right before I said that, like, don't get disrespectful, I literally said, what you taking your jury off for? That's what I told him. I'm like, what you taking your jury? What you trying to do? And that's when you see me, like, my hat was to the front at first, and then you see me turn it to the back. And then when he raised his hand, that's when I was like, hey, don't get to being disrespectful with the Woo, because I saw him taking off his jury, and I saw him trending that way. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure, you caught it right. He know.
Oh, Shakur, bro. And McQueen, God bless, brother. What an honor to have you here. Man, and McQueen. Great stuff right there. The sweet science scientist, Ann McQueen, fellas. Check him out. He has a channel. I think it's called Casual's Corner. Do you still have it? Let me know. Appreciate you, sir. There's the link. Needless to say, any of you can pull it. I'm watching the game. Are you watching the game, Ann McQueen? Do you have a? Are you rooting for the Knicks or the Spurs, or do you not have a dog in? I'm a Celtics fan, so I don't really have a dog in this fight. But what was your answer on the matchups? Let me see. Let me take a look. Jay Will says, I don't want to see Foster come all the way up to 30 to 40. Shakur is much bigger and skills at best are even, but I'd say Shakur is better. I'm not mad at that, bro, but I need Shakur to be in trouble. I need to see you in trouble. I need to see you adjust, get the hell out of Dodge. I need to see everyone. I've seen everyone in trouble, bro. I've seen Floyd Mayweather in trouble. I've seen Manny Pacquiao, Canelo, Fury, Usyk, Crawford, you name it. I've seen everyone in trouble. How come I never seen you? I've seen Devin Haney in trouble. I've seen Tank in trouble. How come I never seen you in trouble, bro? Like, come on, man. Every great fighter, Ali, Andre Ward, you name it, whoever, whether they retired undefeated or not, bro. I need to see somebody that poses a real threat. That's what I need to see, and then we can talk. Oh, you're from New York. You know what, Ann McQueen? I'm a Celtics fan, okay? So, okay, but other than that, I want the Knicks to win in Madison Square Garden, man. That would be so awesome. Oh, come on, man. And I feel bad for Patrick Ewing, bro. He never had anybody by his side, bro. Let's be honest here. Like John Starks, nah, not good enough. And the rest were enforcers or good role players like Charlie Ward or Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley. Since Willis Reed, right? That was the last one. Willis Reed was in 73. Hang on a second. I'll tell you right now. Willis Reed. I know his name was Willis Reed. That was like the star of you when you won. 70 and 70. 73. There it is. Yep. I caught that one right. Man. 73. There it is. Absolutely. Did you read the whole book yet, Ant, about Hagler, or are you? I'm a slow reader because I'm reading like 3 other books as well. I'm at page 161. I'm still in Hagler-Hanshaw too. I'm reading all other stuff, but gotta get to it, man, for real. Okay, let me bring my brother and my queen. God bless. How you doing today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Feeling good. Feeling great, man.
Awesome. Your Knicks are up by 7, man, and palms are getting sweaty over in San Antonio land.
Yeah, they've matched up well against them this year. So
Okay.
they played each other 3 times in the regular season. Knicks beat them 2-1. In the one game that they lost, it was by 2, 136 to 134. That was the New Year's Eve game. And in that game, the Knicks led by 19, and they blew the lead, but they were missing several pieces. I don't think Josh Hart played in that game. Landry Shamet didn't play. If I'm not mistaken, Mitchell Robinson missed that game. So they had Kevin McCullough and Mo Diawara, Tyler Kolek, a bunch of the rookies and stuff.
And they still only lost by 2.
Yeah, after leading by 19.
Wow. Okay.
But I suspect if they get up by 19 this game, I don't see them relinquishing the lead. Not like they did the other night where they were up 14.
Yes. I'm getting the 04 Pistons vibe, man, like unstoppable vibes with the Knicks. I'm telling you, like it's like the momentum is on their side, like ain't nothing. You know, in team sports they get one of those years where it's like, you know, like oh man, I'm
that's how it was for the Giants the last time they won.
Oh, the New York Giants.
Yeah. A lot of people felt like they underperformed in the regular season. They went into the postseason 9-7, and then
Are you
man,
talking
that
about
momentum just carried them. Once they hit the postseason, it was like that for the Knicks. Like the Knicks started off shaky, then they got some traction, then they were shaky again. Then there were questions about how they would fare against some of the other playoff teams, namely the Pistons. The Pistons swept the season series against them.
the
But
Pistons?
then that Atlanta series, Atlanta was, I think they were like on a 16-game win streak going into that playoff series in round one. Knicks won the first game, then Atlanta won the next two games, 2 and 3. Then after that, the Knicks they flipped the switch and they switched things up tactically too. Start having Karl Anthony Towns operate as a facilitator. Kudos to Mike Brown because he's had a couple of those guys, namely Draymond when he was an assistant out there in Golden State.
Okay. They won how many road games in a row? Like 8?
Yep,
Wow.
13 overall, 13 consecutive playoff games.
Man. I'm telling you, and again, I'm a Celtics fan forever, but when I was working at cruise ships back in the day, I saw a dude just, everything, had everything Knicks, right? Like the shirt, the cap, and I was talking about him. And this was back when the Phil Jackson fiasco happened as GM and everything. And I told him, like, listen, I'm a Celtics fan, but it kind of hurts to see, the Knicks miss out all the time. Like this is not like the Clippers missing out or the Kings or, with all due respect, but you guys are like one of the flagship franchises of the NBA, right? And I'm happy for you guys, bro. I'm telling you, and I mean, I don't think I ever thought I would say that, but yeah, no, I'm happy for you. And you guys are up by 5 now. They gotta win at MSG, and right? I mean, I guess you being a Knicks fan, you don't care either way. You just want to see them win, but winning at MSG, wouldn't that be something, bro? My goodness.
Yeah, that would be terrific.
What you think about the survey question, brother? Who you got on the matchups? Who would you like to see? I have here Marvin Hagler versus Triple G. You're probably gonna pick this one: James Stoney versus Bernard Hopkins. Eric Morales versus Marquez, or
no, I would probably say Marvin Hagler versus Triple G.
Okay, so you're on my team. Okay. And Usyk and Holyfield. Hagler and Triple G.
Usyk and Holyfield, that'd be pretty good. Man, all of those fights are really good. Stylistically.
Exactly. And so let me ask you this: Usyk and Holyfield, do you prefer that at cruiser or at heavy?
Cruiser.
Yeah, me too.
Or heavy, either one. Can't go wrong either way. I think Usyk would have a good chance though against Holyfield.
Yeah, me too.
Because I just think back to his matchup with Michael Moorer. Remember, Michael Moorer won the decision against Holyfield.
Yeah, when he did that, he became, I think, the first southpaw to ever be heavyweight champion.
Southpaw, yep.
That's interesting you say that, man. That's a great analogy, actually, because Moorer, not for nothing, he could move out there. For a heavyweight, he obviously everybody looks at it, Muhammad Ali and pretty much, but other than Ali and a few others, like you look at Moore's footwork, he was nice. He just got caught by George Foreman. It happens. What are you gonna do, right? But oh my goodness, that Bert Cooper fight. Oh, come on, man. Is that not one?
Teddy was advising him not to flow in the direction that he was moving in.
Like not to brawl with Bert Cooper, right? Or are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Foreman fight.
Oh yeah.
Like he had very specific instruction for him to like stay away from the right hand. Michael Moorer got a little brave, but yeah, good footwork. very sharp, accurate puncher. Southpaw. And he was actually boxing fairly well in that fight too. It's not like he wasn't boxing well, like you said. He just got caught.
Yeah.
And you get caught by by Foreman. It's like almost getting hit by a damn telephone pole. So,
Exactly. And I would probably remove the almost word from that statement. But he was winning pretty much every second of that fight.
yeah, he boxed really well. Gave a great account of himself.
For sure. I feel bad for him, man. He's in that club of they mostly known him for that boss, like Camacho or Errol Spence or several others, Was he in cruiserweight for a while, or am I mistaking him with somebody else?
Yeah, I do believe he was at cruiser before he went to heavyweight.
Yeah, let me look that thing up. Guys are by 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Okay.
Oh no, he's at light heavyweight.
He
went from light heavyweight to heavyweight.
So that was before cruiserweight was instituted as a division, maybe, or maybe he just made the jump.
I think he probably just made the jump. But you know how it was though, way back in the days before cruiser, when you had a lot of those guys that were considerably undersized, like the Floyd Pattersons and Rocky Marcianos. Like them dudes weren't full-fledged heavyweights. Like they weren't
Jack Dempsey. Oh
yeah,
no,
them guys weren't like 230.
No.
220. Because I know what's his name used to fight at 185, Floyd Patterson.
Yeah, he fought. I just put it the other day on one of my posts. He fought Joey Maxim. And Archie Moore, same thing.
Yeah.
And
the old mongoose.
Oh yeah. Have you seen Archie Moore versus Yvonne Durrell too?
Oh my goodness! When he got dropped like 4 or 5 times,
bro. Like
tremendous heart. He did a really good interview where he talked about that fight. After the interview, I asked him a question about how he was able to keep his bearings despite the adversity in that fight, and he said that he recalled upon all of his amateur experience and stuff, and just knowing how to conduct himself in the moment.
Man,
to get dropped that many times, and thankfully for him, it happened early in the fight. Because Archie Moore, he said his mindset was to just chip away and not try to get too brave and get it back with one shot. He knew that it was still early enough in the fight to where he could fight himself back into the fight. Maybe hurt Durrell a couple times. And, he ended up closing the show emphatically. So,
yeah.
Triple G versus Hagler, man, that's man.
It's very hard to not pick that one. And listen, I've been thinking about Morales and Marquez, man, because that's the perfect offense versus counterpunch type of matchup that you can imagine, in my opinion. And that's the only one that didn't happen out of those, Barrera, the 3 Mexican kings. That would have been awesome. And Tony and B-Hop, they got like a million common opponents.
Tony and B-Hop?
Yeah, like.
Oh. I would probably lean towards B-Hop.
Okay.
I would probably lean towards B-Hop in that one. B-Hop is one of them dudes where he's going to find a way.
Yeah.
He's going to find a way. Like, I love rewatching the fight with him and Oscar.
Yes.
And B-Hop, he came out, established his jab, did a really good job of establishing his jab. And then Oscar, when he looked to take it away, then B-Hop, he started leading with the right hand. I was like, wow. He's just very, very adaptive, very intuitive.
Super crafty. I mean, Yeah, I
Just
agree.
so crafty, man. It's,
D Free, how you doing? God bless. Great to have you here.
and as much as I love James Toney, like James Toney, I think the thing that would get him in trouble against B Hop is the same thing that bedeviled him versus Roy Jones. Just being a little too stationary. Like we know from the waist up, defense is phenomenal. Dude could slip and roll and all that stuff like nobody's business. But just being a little too stationary, I think that B Hop would be able to just kind of like poke and prod at him, and
Yeah,
just like outpoint him.
yeah, Peter patter him or teacher pat him, you know. Yeah, I agree because I look at Tony's career, you know, and the three performances. Well, that's debatable, but the three performances that jump out at me is Iran Barkley number one.
Oh yeah,
G-Rob and Michael Nunn. And to be honest with you, those three styles, especially the first two, are very similar and are perfect for him stylistically because they don't really pivot to angles like that. They are just frontal fighters, offensive fighters that will initiate the offense for him. Because if you remember in that Michael Nunn fight, granted, he did it, right? He did it, and he did it in the other guy's hometown, but he had a lot of problems in that fight.
yeah, he did. He ended up scoring a clutch knockout. Another fight where he had a lot of trouble, man. Montel Griffin.
Oh, and I forgot about Mike. Yeah, I forgot about Mike McCallum too. I'm sorry, but yeah, he had a lot of problems with Montel Griffin. Absolutely. Yep. Man, now that I think of it, I think I agree with you.
Montel was just countering my man James to death, bro.
Yeah, that's another thing. He's not as comfortable when he's the one that initiates
right
the offense, you know.
Or when he's being countered.
Yeah.
The Mike McCallum fights were pretty good too. They were entertaining.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Mike McCallum, tough out for. Mike McCallum is one of those dudes that he'll never get mentioned up there with the Four Kings and Tony, D, Hop, Roy, what have you. But man, that's a tough outing for anybody.
Oh yeah. You already know about his propensity for the body attack. Given the nickname, very apropos, the body snatcher. But he was also very, very fundamentally sound. He just had phenomenal fundamentals. Really, really good fundamentals. Mike McCallum.
Man, I gotta stop watching because it's been a minute since I've seen his fights, man. And the last fight that I saw of him, I can't even remember if it was the second one of James Stone. I think that was. Yeah, that's one of the fighters that I know I've seen stuff on him, but it's been a minute. Man. Nah, but I think we're in agreement. B-Hop would win.
B-Hop is my guy, but if I gotta be objective, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not B-Hop, but James Toney. I really like B-Hop too. I'm a big fan of B-Hop. B-Hop, Andre Ward. Them guys that they just know how to win, man. Like, they're gonna be whatever it is that they need to be on the night. Like if they gotta be a little dirty, they're gonna be a little dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like if they gotta get out there and use their legs, they're gonna use their legs. Like I heard Carl Froch talking about Andre Ward, and he stated that he didn't expect Andre Ward to fight him on the inside the way that he did.
Yes,
he just didn't anticipate that. He thought
when they sat down right next to each other
on the outside.
You're saying when they sat down right next to each other and talked?
Oh, they had two sit downs. Did you see both of them?
I saw.
They had one on Carl Froch's channel as well.
Yes, I think I saw some of that one, but I gotta check it again because they got into the whole Joe Calzaghe thing, so that's definitely interesting to me. Carl the Cobra Froch, man. I agree with you because listen, Marvin Hagler is my guy, and ain't no secret. That's my favorite fighter of all time. But if I'm analyzing truthfully that fight against Triple G, I mean, in chin they're neck and neck. I don't see either of them getting tired. Hagler will have a. Hagler to me has a much. I'm trying to say here. What the hell is this publicity? Okay. Hagler to me puts people in a tougher pace than Triple G.
Oh yeah.
Like Triple G's pressure is top notch, but Hagler's pressure is like perfection. You know. Who can box better?
Box better? I would give it to Marvin Hagler.
I'm gonna give it to him. Yeah.
I would give it to Hart. I would give it to Hagler. Well, for one, you know, there's the obvious.
Yeah.
His ability to switch it.
Exactly.
Two, I've seen Hagler box more effectively on the back foot.
Yes.
Because after you mentioned the book, and no, I didn't finish the book yet because I'm actually reading it and watching the fights in tandem. So I'm using it as a companion piece so I can have more context of the fight instead of just going and watching the fights. Because more often than not, we look at the big names on the resumes. Sugar Ray Leonard,
Tommy Hearns,
Roberto Duran. Then every now and again, somebody might mention the fight that he had with John Mugabe.
Yeah.
But that whole Philadelphia chapter of his career doesn't really get mentioned. And I believe it's because those guys, as you eloquently pointed out, they had their progress impeded by Marvin Hagler. Like those guys were on the verge. They were on the brink of becoming until they ran into Marvin Hagler.
Exactly.
Like Bobby Watts was an Olympic medalist.
Boogaloo, yeah.
Yeah, Boogaloo Watts is an Olympic medalist, but we don't talk about him. And he's got a win over Marvin Hagler. Their first matchup, he won. But to go back to the boxing on the back foot, watching his fight versus Eugene Carter, Marvin Hagler he was tremendous on the back foot. And then Watts fought him differently. Watts was on the back foot and Hagler had to press. Like we've seen Triple G box a little bit on the move in one of the Canelo rematches. I think it might have been the second one. And then he got flack for that, you know, because of the whole Mexican style comment. And people were saying, like, how are you going to be moving around and you saying you want to fight Mexican style? But if I'm looking at who can box better coming forward, going backwards, side to side, also, you know, his explosiveness, like Triple G is very, very steady.
Yes.
But he's not necessarily explosive. Like Marvin Hagler with that gazelle punch, a guy could set his feet and be, you know, they could both be looking at each other, posturing, and then he could just boom, just explode out of that position and just close the gap that quick with a punch. So he's got a little bit more at his disposal. And I also feel like his defense is just a tad bit more multi-dimensional as well. Because like Triple G is not a bad defensive fighter, but it's pretty just, you know, standard high guard.
Yeah.
He's got a very strong guard.
Yeah, he doesn't really use his legs on defense.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He uses his legs more so for offense.
Right. Cut off the ring, everything.
But Marvin Hagler, he can use his legs on offense and defense. From either side, orthodox, southpaw, however you want it.
Absolutely.
And I think he might have an advantage, like with the hand speed too.
Without a doubt.
And the only weakness I've seen from Triple G, the only vulnerability I've seen from him, in terms of his ability to take a punch is concerned, is to the body. Like you seen the fights that he had with Murata, the Japanese dude.
Oh yeah,
Murata was getting to his body, and Triple G didn't like that much. That was like the first and only time I can recall seeing Triple G look really uncomfortable in a fight. Aside from that, he's got a granite chin. We all know that. Like that chin is
for sure.
you can hit him with a damn Mack truck, and he could probably absorb that on the chin. But when he was getting touched to the body by Murata, it was looking pretty dicey for a moment.
Sure.
And Sergey Derevianchenko as well. Put a little bit of sauce on those ribs. So I think that Hagler, with the pace that you mentioned, is generally very high energy or frenetic.
Yes.
I think if he starts going downstairs on Triple G, I feel like he could slow him down enough. I'm not certain that he stops him or anything like that, but I think that he could do enough to sap his energy and pull out a decision.
I agree. I would give the power edge to Triple G slightly, just because Hagler is a accumulation type of finisher as opposed to Triple G, who can just put you to sleep with one punch. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, but I don't know that you can put Hagler down with one punch. That's a legendary chin as well. So, and in the end, Hagler is gonna be able to reach out in a deeper toolbox than Triple G can. Not only in switching sides, but also in styles of fighting per se. He doesn't have to put pressure if he doesn't want to. He doesn't have to. Triple G has to put the pressure on Hagler. Like he can't afford not to, in my opinion. Like he has to try to be the one on the front foot. Otherwise, I don't see it. And even if he does, I don't know, man. I'm the big. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. It's Marvin. I'm gonna even go ahead and say unanimous decision, man. Like a 8-4 type. Yeah. Because I see Triple G having success early, but I see Hagler making the adjustments. And I don't see Triple G being able to keep up with him. And this is with all due respect, bro, because I love me some Triple G, but just from a genuine standpoint, yeah, it's marvelous.
Yeah, Marvin's just a little bit more dynamic. Just a little bit more. I'm not gonna say a little bit more. He's more dynamic.
Yeah, I would even say a lot more, probably a lot, because Triple G. The thing with Triple G is that Triple G doesn't really have a lot to him, but like what he is like exceptional at it. You know.
Yes.
You know, like you can tell he's
ordinary, really, but he's extraordinary.
Yes.
That's true sense.
Absolutely. That slide says that Mugabe pace with Hagler showed me a lot about Hagler. The power and adaptability told everything how great Hagler was. Exactly. And listen, Mugabe was like 25-0 with 23 KOs or something like that. Like Mugabe was literally the next big thing. Like people, I had this debate the other day. I think it was over at B3, if I'm not mistaken. I was like, listen, we are devaluing guys that are like the man at the division. Like, we're constantly asking fighters to move up and down in weight as if you could just snap your fingers and do that. You know, Marky Dan, how you doing?
Salutes.
Like I value more a guy personally, okay? I value more a guy with double-digit title defenses because let's take Hagler. Mustafa Hamsho has a win over Wilfred Benitez, okay? Mm-hmm. Fought him twice. Now, this guy is from Syria. Don't you think it would have been important for Syria to be able to tell the world that we had one world champion in boxing? Don't you think that would have been important? And Mugabe, Uganda. Don't you think that would have been important for Uganda? Like, he stopped so many people from becoming great. And what's the name of the Panamanian kid? Fulgencio Belmejias. Same thing. Twice as well. I don't know, man. People are caught up in this hit and runs. But go ahead, Marquitan. How you doing today?
I'm good. I just read a really creepy article about human cloning, but we on to boxing. I might bring that up on my show later this week. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I might send it to. I'm gonna send you the article. But what's the conversation? I heard you talking about Hagler.
Yeah, because we're analyzing my survey question, which are which of these fantasy matchups interest you the most, and the first one is Hagler versus Triple G. I have James Toney versus Bernard Hopkins. I have Eric
You
Morales
cut.
versus.
You cut out irony. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. We're analyzing the fantasy matchups here. The first one is Hagler versus Triple G. Then we have Tony versus B Hop. Then we have Morales versus Marcus. And rounding things up, we have Usyk and Holyfield.
You got Holyfield versus who?
Usyk.
Okay.
Which one of those four do you like the most?
I say Holyfield versus Usyk.
I love it.
Yeah.
But what would you think about a Hagler and Triple G? Give me your assessment of that.
I think it would be a good fight. I think it'd be a great fight. You know, but I would probably lean towards Hagler, even though Triple G is taller. I think Triple G is what 6 foot or 6'1". Hagler is like 5'9".
Correct.
But Hagler just had an incredible pace. So did Triple G. I mean, both of them had excellent, great jabs. But Hagler, he could switch hit. I mean, it'd be a great fight. I would probably lean more towards Hagler. Just because he had like certain attributes and X factors. Then again,
Yeah.
Hagler did lose to he lost to a couple guys. He lost to Willie the Worm Monroe.
Yeah.
He lost
And
to
Boogaloo Watts.
Bobby
Yeah.
Boogaloo Watts. Yep.
To be fair, he
Fermo,
did avenge them, though. To be fair, he did avenge them.
Right. He drew with Antifermo. I think he got. I think he lost to a guy from St. Croix. Sugar Ray Seals. Did he lose to Sugar Ray Seals?
Give me a second, because I don't think so. But
No, he beat Sugar Ray
That's a
Seals.
gold.
His
That's a
three
gold
losses
medalist
were
from my island of
Bobby
St. Croix, by the
Watts,
way.
Willie Monroe, and
You know what I'm saying? So
Ray Leonard.
Hagler,
hold on.
and
Can you
then he
guys listen
lost.
to each other?
Yeah,
Marky
then
Dennis,
he.
okay.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear Alan McQueen?
I can't. I can't hear him.
Oh,
Okay, let me go. Is he talking? I'll go and come back.
Yeah, he was okay.
Oh, I guess Ann Wynn came back. Okay.
I'll go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying. He had a draw with Antifermo. It was a really, really great fight. People say Hagler got robbed. I think it was a fair draw, just in my opinion. And then he lost to Sugar Ray Leonard that came off of it was a 2-year it was a 5-year layoff. Leonard had like one fight inside those 5 years. So it's not like Hagler is unbeatable, but at the same time, I just I don't know, man. I just love Marvin Hagler so much, and that reign he was at his peak, especially coming out of the Monzon era. When Monzon was at his peak, just absolutely destroying guys. Monzon is probably one of the greatest ring generals you'll ever see. I mean, he was really just it was just beautiful to watch Carlos Monzon box and just systematically destroy guys and just turn up the gears little by little throughout the fight. But specifically Hagler, I just favor Hagler more. I think the switch hitting, being able to switch to southpaw, I think that would get him through a Triple G fight.
For sure. Yeah, I was analyzing it with Ann McQueen, and same thing. Like, just Hagler got a lot more, got a deeper toolbox than Triple G. Like Triple G doesn't really have a lot to him. But like I was telling Ann McQueen, what he does it exceptionally well. Type of guy. He ain't a multi-layer fighter like Hagler. So I think, and they both have legendary chins, so I don't see anybody going to sleep either.
Right.
I don't see either one of them getting tired either, none of that. So, yeah, for sure.
It would be an exceptional fight. That's 1,000% for sure.
Oh, man. Okay, so what about Tony and B-Hop?
At what weight?
Good question. I'm going to say 68.
I'll probably say B-Hop just because Tony, You know, he had when he fought Roy Jones, like a lot of people say he was weight drained. So, and he probably was. I mean, he was eating hamburgers like he was a little kid. So I'll probably go with B Hop.
Yeah, B-Hop. For basically the same reasons. Like B-Hop is crafty with it, and he can just tit for
Very
tat.
crafty.
You know, absolutely. And Tony ain't. That's the thing I was talking about my queen as well. Like,
Tony got a lot of natural talent, but B Hop, he's a skilled operator, especially on the inside.
yes. And
Got a lot of them
Tony's
old school Philly tricks.
exactly. And Tony is a little too stationary for my liking in that fight. You know, Tony excels when somebody like Iran Barkley, you know, or Vasily Girov that will take the fight to him.
Yeah.
B-Hop is not gonna make that mistake. You know.
Yeah.
Who's the other one? Morales and Marquez.
You said Morales versus Marquez?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Irony? Morales versus who?
Marquez.
Which Morales?
Eric Morales.
Oh, Eric Morales versus Juan Manuel Oh yeah, they didn't fight. That's probably one of the weirdest things ever that those two didn't fight.
Exactly. Like they both fought Pacquiao
really
like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I really don't know who would win that fight. That's really a 50-50. I can't say.
For sure.
I just know it'd be a war.
Right. Definitely gonna be a war, man, because Morales is gonna take it to him, and Marquez got that counter punching sniper. Like, that's a tough one because here's the thing: I like Morales more, but I think Marquez is a little better fighter, in my opinion. Marquez, man, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think Eric Morales, he's like a lot like a Holyfield in that. He was super like he was athletic. He had fast hands. He had really, athletic feet. He knew how to counter punch, but he just had like what's the word I'm looking for? The temperament where he just had to go to war. Like that was his thing, and that was the same thing Holyfield had. Like Holyfield, you look at Holyfield at cruiserweight, and when he initially moved up to heavyweight, he was such a just slick, clean boxer and great counterpuncher. And you looking at him, you knew he had the ability to get his shots off and then get out of range. But he just had to go to war. He had to go seek and destroy. And that's the type of dude Eric Morales was. Now that might get him caught, because Marquez himself was a great counterpuncher. He had a high ring IQ. But either which way, like I said, it'd be a great fight.
Prediction? No. I want to say Marquez by majority or split, man. I see multiple knockdowns. Because it's a match made in heaven, bro. It's Morales, he's gonna bring all the fight with him, and that is perfect for Marquez. But is it though? You know what I mean? Like Prime-Medic Morales, bro. He could make it rain out there. Like, I know people remember him for the Pacquiao days and everything. Nah, bro. Like, watch early Morales. Come on, man.
Yeah. Eric Morales is the one that forced Pacquiao to develop his right hand. He's the one that made Pacquiao, because that first fight where he whooped on Pacquiao, pretty bad. And then you saw Pacquiao come back with the right hand. So, I mean, I don't know who would win that fight, but that'd be a great fight either which way.
Man, that's a tough one. Slide says.
No, I got a fight.
Go ahead.
130. Julio Cesar Chavez versus Manny Pacquiao.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Say no more. Let me just read this comment right here, and we'll get into it now. Slide says, I think to get to Marquez, you would need to be physical like Freddie Norwood was. I think Morales would try to answer back when tagged. It'll be interesting. Woo. Yep. Do you have a result for me, Slide? Let me know. Jay Will says Morales first Mexican 4 division champion. Sure was. Julio Cesar Chavez versus Manny Pacquiao. The unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Okay. Chavez has a better chin. Pacquiao has better feet. Pacquiao has quicker hands. None of them have really much of a defense, to be honest, which is pretty much offense or nothing. The question is, does Chavez weather the Pacquiao storm? Can he weather that storm to get on the inside and do his thing? He was able to do that somewhat against Melvin Taylor. He wasn't really able to. He was able to do that against Camacho, not so much against Randall and Whitaker. Damn. Right, that's the keyword slide, isn't it? 130. Yeah. Well, the key number, rather. Shit, man, you got me thinking. Okay. Chavez, Pacquiao. Damn.
I think I would probably favor Manny. Just because of the feet. Yeah, you know, Manny had really, really athletic feet. He was really fast. I think he's probably way more athletic than Chavez, but Chavez probably does have the footwork probably to track Manny down. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, great body punching. He could punch in between what Manny is throwing.
Yeah. He's gonna have to, but yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. I would just favor Manny overall in that fight. It would be an absolute war. I could see Chavez potentially getting a shot in and hurting Manny, maybe even to the body. Yeah. But overall, I just think like the pace Manny was working at and his ability to move, I just think it'd be a lot for Chavez to deal with. But that's a great matchup. It's a really fun
matchup, man. Awesome freaking matchup. I don't know. You say Manny, I say shit. I'm gonna say Chavez. I'm gonna go ahead and say Chavez. If Chavez can pin Manny, I think he can get him. Now that's a big if, obviously. Because prime Manny, he moves like a cat. Shit, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give some serious thought to this because the thing is that they have a lot of the same strong points. You know, they're both awesome on the front foot. Again, neither one of them have much of a defense. Chavez has better chin. Pacquiao has quicker. I mean, man. Whew. I see reasons for both of them. I don't know. Draw until further notice. I don't know. Shit. What a matchup that one. God damn. You know what? I should do a show just analyzing that matchup and a few others. Slide says Pacquiao had a lot of issues with Agapito. Yeah, Agapito Sanchez, the Dominican boxer, because Sanchez was very physical and made Manny uncomfortable inside. I think Chavez would do the same. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking, Slide. But thank you for clearing that up for me because the thing is that Manny has to be in control, and to be fair, so does Chavez. Because it's hard to believe that Chavez is going to be able to withstand those combinations of Pacquiao, bro. It's like a machine, man.
Like, it looks like the Knicks might lose with Donald Trump in the building. That's hilarious. I know them Knicks fans. They are pissed. They're like, why did this MF have to come? He's the reason we threw off our juju. It was going to be Knicks in 4. We were going to sweep them out the door. Now it's going to have to be Knicks in 5.
I can't believe he actually went. I mean, the way things are going for that boy, I mean,
He don't care.
Man.
He don't care.
Nah, he don't give a shit.
He don't care. When he hears people booing, it's just like when he hears a woman say no. He don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness, man. I gotta show you something. I'm so glad you're here, bro, because this is too fucking funny. I stumbled upon this channel. It's called Awaken with JP. Oh god, bro. It's like political humor, super dark. Um, let me show. Oh shit!
That's
What
the
the hell
only
happened?
kind of political humor I like.
Exactly. You're one of mine. I like that shit even in the movies, bro. Let alone in politics. You know. But oh my god, bro. Because there's a guy. His name is Tyler Fisher. But this guy, Awaken with JP. Oh my god. Bro. Okay, how's the score? Because the fucking link. Okay, 96-91. Nah, it's 10 minutes ago. Okay, we got time to play this. This is too funny, bro. Let me just show you.
One of the funniest things I heard the other day, imagine you in 2008 and Barack Obama just won the presidency and you saying, wow, we about to have a black president. Then you get hit by a fucking bus and you're in a coma and you wake up in 2020 and somebody tells you Donald Trump is the president. You're in the middle of a global pandemic and black people are burning, are rioting and burning cities down to the ground.
Bro.
Wake me up in a couple more years, man.
Yeah, for real.
Shit. That's what I say.
I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. But this is 11 minutes, so I'll be back before it's over. This is pure gold.
Coming up, we'll get to how the
Do you hear the audio?
You're chopping up. Irony. You're chopping up.
Oh shit. Okay, how about now? Is it better now? Can you hear me now?
Nah, it might be me. Let me go and come back.
Okay. What is it? 96-91. Spurs ahead. 10 minutes, 18 seconds left to go. There it is. Can you hear me now, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Can you hear the audio here?
coming up, we'll get to how
I can.
Awesome. Okay, I'll be right back. Check this out, bro. You're gonna die laughing.
Coming up, we'll get to how the son of the biggest Epstein criminal protector has just married the daughter of Epstein's personal banker. It's wild. But first, bet you didn't have this on your America First bingo card for 2026. Congress has just moved to integrate the U.S. military with Israel. We have no idea what would have made this happen, but it's certainly a good idea. How good of an idea? Well, if you're an American, it's like you have a neighbor across the street that nobody in your neighborhood likes or trusts, and nobody in your own house likes them or trusts them either, except you. Therefore, you decide to merge your bank account with this neighbor's so you can have the convenience of just having one and being obligated to participate in everything your neighbor decides to do. Oh, and this neighbor wants to do a lot. So it's a great idea to just marry everything together. And you do this even though your net worth is 56 times more than your neighbor's is, and you've already been giving him $13 billion a year while you get nothing in return. Nobody would think that's a bad idea. But some folks still might wonder, well, why are you doing that? Well, let's just say you're doing it because they are your greatest neighbor. And they also have ring camera footage of you cheating on your wife when she was out of town, and you don't want them to release it, so you'll do anything because they are your greatest neighbor. So anyway, if you were interested in an explanation of why Congress has moved to integrate the U.S. military with Israel, you can think about that. Good evening and welcome to We Lie to You News. Shit's getting wild. Tonight, let's go from crazy to craziest. Shall we? Here's literally the least crazy story we have. While in office this term, President Trump has made 3,700 stock trades and increased his net worth by $4 billion. But this is not without consequence. It's been announced that President Trump has been hit with a $200 fine for insider trading. That'll teach him. And nothing to see here. Don Jr. holds a stake in a company called Vulcan Elements. This company's valuation went from $200 million to $2 billion rather quickly. How did it do that? Well, apparently a call came from the White House, where Don Jr.'s dad happens to work, to the Pentagon instructing them to give Don Jr.'s company $620 million of taxpayer money. So it's looking like Don Jr. is just really good at business. Oh, and getting a little crazier, Don Jr. just married the daughter of Epstein's personal banker.
Is the audio good?
I'm dead.
I'm telling you, bro. This guy's
No, that
national
shit he
treasure.
said when he said Trump his net worth is ballooned $4 billion by doing insider trading stocks, but don't worry about it. He's been fined $200.
Yeah. That'll teach him. Yeah, bro.
Like, that guy is just unbelievable. You know, he made over $100 million. Or excuse me, no, he made $1 billion in 2017 or 2016, and he only paid $750 in taxes.
Oh, for God's sakes, bro.
I pay more in taxes than Donald Trump.
For sure, bro. I did too.
Unbelievable.
Let's keep going because this is, oh man.
They just still got people that will literally like wash Donald Trump's balls with their tongues every time they talk. I've never met people this pathetic.
Me neither, man. Like, listen, ain't nothing wrong in saying, you know what, he tricked me. But, you know, there's a reason we got the saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, right? There's a reason for that. Like, it's pathetic. Like, how can you, like...
I would get it if you are being paid. If you're being paid
right,
to
like Benny Johnson or one of these dudes.
Yeah. But I meet some truly, like, just...
Like a regular Joe?
Slow people.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you're a taxpayer and you're supporting this, like... like some regular Joe, like, no.
And when I tell them this shit, I got into an argument with one of them yesterday. And he's just like, okay, so, but then they'll go back to, Obama,
bro,
did this, Obama did that. Oh, what about Biden? And Hunter Biden's is $50,000 from Ukraine. But Donald Trump Jr. could get $620 million from the Pentagon. I mean, just like I really like. I begin to lose faith in humanity when I hear some of these people.
I mean, yeah, but there's also the ones that on the other side, you know, Tucker Carlson, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Candace Owens, guys that have seen that, and whatever we may or may not feel about them when it comes to other stuff, when it comes to this, you know, I have to salute them because this is really uniting people. It is.
No, but my problem with those people is irony. Somebody like Tucker Carlson, I don't believe he has the best intentions for why he's switching on. Back in 2020, like text messages were released in the Dominion lawsuit where Tucker Carlson said, after this January 6th bull crap, thank God we won't have to talk about Trump. I hate him beyond belief. And then he goes out here sucking Donald Trump off every chance he gets and gets him elected a second time.
Yeah. But he apologized though.
I mean, that's like, if I were to stab you and kick you in your nuts and put a bullet in your shoulder, hey, but I apologize. I'm sorry. You know? I'm sorry. I should have known better. I'm so sorry. It's like, yeah, I guess. Man,
I don't know.
apologize.
I just like the fact that people are, well, maybe I'm the cockeyed optimist in the building as usual. But I think it's a good thing that we see people that otherwise would have never probably sit down and talk. Like, for example, the other day, Candace Owens sat down with Anna Kasparian. Who would have seen that coming, bro? Cenk, the guy from the Young Turks, the fat guy, he sat with...
She also sat down with Hunter Biden.
Bro, my goodness, was that a heated interview or what?
I didn't watch it. I just know, like, she
I saw some
apologized
clips.
for kicking him while he was down at a tough point in his life. I just know that.
Yeah, this is the type of stuff that I like. You know, this division, and you on your side and I'm on my side. That's what they want. They being the E class. You know.
No, but my thing
Um,
with somebody like a and I'm not gonna put Candace in that. I think Candace is actually an independent mind. But Tucker Carlson,
yeah, me too.
he's just switching up now because he realizes that Trump is gonna be like plutonium in the next year.
Yeah.
Especially once we go into a recession because the Iran war is not gonna end. So he's just getting ahead of the curve. Like that's why
That's
he
true.
jumped back on the Trump train.
That's true. That's true. He may have been ahead of the curve. Now, I will say this about Tucker Carlson: when it comes to Israel, you gotta tip your hat off to the man. Like he's literally wanted at the moment. He did an interview with Israeli TV where he just dressed them down. Obviously, he didn't go there because he's gonna get arrested, if nothing else.
No,
right?
he did go. He went there to interview Mike
before.
Huckabee.
Yeah, he also interviewed a Palestinian Christian that shed light on all of those myths that want to keep us Muslims and Christians divided. I'm not an idiot. I know there's plenty differences between both, but it's not nearly as much as they paint it out to be. I know many Muslims, and there's a lot more similarities than people think, bro. There's an entire chapter in the Quran about the Virgin Mary, bro. Like, it's not the same thing, but I love that. I can't remember the dudes. You went to Bethlehem, bro.
You cut out, Arity. You cut out.
Coño, man, what is going on with you?
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Oh, okay. let me finish this because you're gonna love this, bro, and then we can chop it. Oh, hang on a second. What? Oh, for 7 points, the Spurs. Come on, Knicks, don't fuck this shit up, bro. Okay, 5 now. Okay. Let's keep going.
Nah, good. Well, unless you got bread on it, keep fucking it up.
We're all just one big happy family. These people. Don Jr.'s father-in-law, Epstein's personal banker, once wrote a character reference for Epstein to
Listen to this, bro.
the Virgin Islands. In it, he said that Jeffrey
my
is a
homeland.
gentleman of the highest integrity. Jeffrey is a gentleman of the highest integrity. That's great. I literally didn't make that up. He wrote that. Yeah, about Epstein. You just have to appreciate the reality here that's being shoved in your face while you can do absolutely nothing about it. The son of the biggest Epstein criminal protector has just married the daughter of Epstein's personal banker. Wow. That's elite. And we have no official word yet, but it would be pretty cool to learn that Palm Beach Pete officiated the ceremony. Because Palm Beach Pete might actually be Epstein. Seriously, check out the dental records. Speaking of Epstein, gentlemen of the highest
Speaking of that, pause that for a second. This is what I was talking about earlier when I came in. And I'm gonna send you the article. But even Epstein, I read it in a Drop Site News article. Him and MIT scientists and some Russian scientists were looking into cloning people. And then you have Putin on a hot mic talking to Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un saying that they had pigs that were growing human organs inside of, and Xi Jinping said that he's heard that human beings will live to 150 years old. So this technology is out there. It's out there. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Epstein is still alive somewhere. And if that body they showed on camera was just like a clone dummy.
Shit.
By the way,
I'm
Donald
sorry.
Trump is falling asleep. He's falling asleep at the next game. He's asleep.
Oh,
Man's out cold.
Yeah, he's been getting sodomized so much by BB, bro. I'm shocked that he. I'm sorry. I just love saying that.
Crude but accurate.
Yeah. Let's keep going. After this, we're gonna have a lot to discuss. By the way, this is real, bro. Like this guy says, and everything. I want to show you this as well because this is a real thing. Look at this. I'll get to that later if you got time, but this is just too awesome.
Bonnie was back in the news where she had to testify about her office's handling of the Epstein files. Our government was once again out to find the truth of the matter. So they did not require her to testify under oath. it's really, when you think about it, it's really all downside when a witness has to testify under oath and find out the truth of the matter they did. Has complete justice been brought to all who are guilty of crimes associated with Epstein? Well, yeah. According to Pam's testimony, not under oath, everything's fine. And to help you understand how it is fine, let me reframe
Listen to this, you're gonna die laughing.
Pam testifying not under oath slightly for you. What you have here is the government questioning the government to see if the government covered anything up for the government and the Epstein files. And against all odds, the government told the government that the government did nothing wrong. I don't, and some people actually don't believe this. Nothing wrong. All right, well, let's throw it over to Blake Moore, the vice chair of the House Republican Conference, to see if he has any thoughts on this. Blake?
Our Republican priority will always be to be putting government ahead of Americans.
This just in!
Did he actually say that? Is that real?
That's real, bro. You can't make this shit up.
What? He
Our
actually
Republican
said.
priority will always be to be putting government ahead of Americans.
This just...
I mean, they're just brazen with it. There's no way he actually said that.
I thought the same thing, bro. But this...
We already knew that.
Oh god.
So let's move along. The AI tech company Palantir,
Oh,
that
boy.
currently has huge contracts with the federal government, wants to reinstate the draft. That's great. Let's take a look.
So two of these guys, Peter Thiel and Joe Lonsdale,
That's, if you don't know who that is, that's Ian Carroll. Does amazing work.
they're from the PayPal mafia, from Elon Musk,
And Elon
PayPal
Musk
days.
was-
Yeah, and so they had a bunch of funding when they started, and they basically at first, I don't know if they explicitly planned it this way, but their first client became the CIA.
That is exciting. And as Palantir calls for a draft and Congress is pushing to integrate the U.S. military with Israel, the founder of Palantir, Peter Thiel, has fled America, moving to Argentina.
That's real. That's 100% real.
Yeah, I know. They're setting up Argentina as their escape, like
Yes.
the Nazis did.
Yes, under Perón, and not only that, they have a settlement community already in Patagonia. Shit.
Well, reportedly, it's due to his growing concerns for the future of the U.S. Now, the guy's just a skeptic. There is nothing to fear with what he's helping to make happen. And if there was, it's not like someone with insider knowledge would know anything about it. So here's why there's nothing to fear about this whole direction America is going, that Peter Thiel is helping to facilitate, and also fears so much that he moved out of the country. You gotta understand, Israel is led by very peaceful leaders. Like, just for example, during the time of peace with the current ceasefire, where they're not allowed to bomb Lebanon, here you can see them bombing Beaufort Castle in Lebanon. And here you can see them bombing another part of Lebanon, Tyre, where 2,000 Christians.
Yeah, they said it. Lebanon is the new Gaza. They will say that to your face.
No, Netanyahu said we're gonna turn Beirut into Gaza. He's explicitly said that.
Exactly.
And then, like, while they keep saying, "Oh, we're only targeting Hezbollah. We have to get the terrorists. The terrorists who are launching rockets on northern Israel." They go and they killed a Lebanese general and 2 other soldiers this weekend.
Yeah. And God knows how many people.
And even before this Iran war, like, they violated the ceasefire between them and Hezbollah 1,000 times.
Yep.
Before they started attacking Iran this year.
And they had they killed Iran's negotiators I don't know how many times as well.
Like, they've been in Lebanon just burning people's houses down, demolishing them, killing people left and right.
Yep.
And it's just now Hezbollah, now that they've got the materials to build the fiber optic drones, now they're fighting back.
Not only that, they had the fucking audacity to go before the UN and complain about Hezbollah's drone strikes hurting their troops.
Huh.
There's this piece of shit in the UN crying about drone strikes, because that's real. Drone strikes are really hurting them because Hezbollah.
Yeah, they've killed 30 IDF soldiers.
Not only that, they are targeting equipment that's super expensive. like armor vehicles. You know, they're super slick with it, man. And thank God for that, bro. Like seriously.
Yeah.
And here you can see them bombing a high school in Lebanon.
Wow.
This one's pretty good. Here you can see them dropping phosphorus bombs on a civilian village, Arnon, in Lebanon. Here's a crazy fun fact about Israel's phosphorus bombs. The phosphorus causes severe, deep chemical burns on people. It sticks to the skin and clothing and continues to burn as long as it has oxygen. They're not the best.
What a piece of shit. Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
Chemical bombs on civilians, bro. Like,
For killing, but they're excellent for torture. And may I remind you, we're talking about God's chosen people here. And any criticism of their practices is anti-Semitic.
every time I hear that shit, bro, it makes me want to catch a case, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Everything they do is holy. Got it? So anyway.
Like even that bullshit, like that is so like fascistic and like Nazi like. We're God's chosen people.
Yes.
Like just
Thank
like
you.
that statement by itself, like, and nobody or I'll say like people in the mainstream, like the establishment politicians, they'll call out all the other shit with China and Russia and some jihadists. But these fucking people continually calling themselves God's chosen people and then having an apartheid state and then killing more civilians than any of these jihadists combined.
Yes.
And nobody thinks to themselves, oh, I mean, that's pretty spooky. That's pretty Nazi like.
Yeah. Yeah, you literally can criticize any country. Bro, you can burn an American flag in the U.S. and you wouldn't get into so much trouble as if you criticize these fucking people. It's unbelievable, man. Like, shit.
With this peaceful nation would very likely bring about a massive amount of peace the world has never known. Now, here's a hot take from Natanya on Twitter. Americans in 1775, not allowed to criticize Britain, must pay taxes to Britain, must send soldiers to fight wars for Britain. And Americans in 2026, not allowed to criticize Israel, must pay taxes to Israel, must send soldiers to fight wars for Israel. She concludes, we're not a free country anymore. Think about it. Yeah, well, I refuse to think about it. So what do you think about that?
Son of a bitch. Now, I don't know about the whole 1775, but on 2026, she's absolutely spot on. Look at this shit right here. $94 million in grants will be given to Jewish organizations to combat anti-Semitism by the DHS. Wow. Meanwhile, we got homeless veterans up the wazoo.
But another crazy fun news, $94 million in grants will be given by the DHS to Jewish organizations to help combat anti-Semitism. And who would have thought, immediately upon the announcement that $94 million of taxpayer money will be used to combat anti-Semitism, the rate of anti-Semitism doubled. So that money's probably doing what it's intended to do. And now for a special anti-Semitism report from the Voice of Rabbis. The rabbis say
Listen to this, is the best part.
this. From day one, Zionism worked to convince the world that Judaism and Zionism are inseparable. But more and more people are learning the truth. Judaism is a religion, while Zionism is a godless political movement. Rejecting Zionism is not rejecting Jews, and millions around the world are beginning to understand that distinction. Yeah, that was written by a Jewish rabbi. Yeah, he probably hates Jews. Why else would he write that? Well,
That was written by a Jewish rabbi. Yeah, he probably hates Jews.
Yeah, no, Orthodox Jews, they hate Israel. Like they say, Israel is like Israel is a rejection of God in all forms.
Absolutely.
And what's the name of that guy? What's the name of one of Epstein's old lawyers? What's his name?
Alan Dershowitz?
Yeah, Alan Dershowitz.
Oh,
Alan
my
Dershowitz
God.
said he's switching to Republicans to defend the state of it.
I
are
saw
you
that.
kidding me, dude?
Oh man.
Do you think like? And he's saying he's doing it because he wants to help Republicans win.
Yeah.
Is he out of his fucking mind? He thinks people are gonna start voting for Republicans because Epstein's lawyer, a guy with a whole bunch of accusations against him himself, a guy who was on the Epstein 2003 birthday book friend list, who wrote letters to Epstein. He thinks he's gonna be the tipping point. I mean, where the fuck do these people get off at? With just like the level of self-importance.
Yes. Now the entitlement, bro, is nah, bro. The level of entitlement I've never seen, bro. Like even the quote unquote woke, which is not what it means, but what we come to what a lot of people think woke is, which is the way far left, you know, a million genders type people. We don't even see
cut out
this
irony.
level.
You cut out irony. You cut out.
Ay, qué mierda con el audio, carajo.
You're back. You're back, irony.
Okay,
I hear you now.
Awesome. Let me. Goodness, bro. The level of entitlement, bro. You're never gonna see level of entitlement like this, bro. Like seriously. Like this is wacky shit, bro. Like it's like Bassem. Do you know who Bassem Youssef is?
Yes, the comedian.
Middle Eastern, yeah. He says it. It's like being in a relationship with a, how does he put it? Like a narcissistic psychopath or something. Yeah, like he fucks you and makes you thinks it's your fault.
No,
Exactly.
I don't know if you've seen Rings of Power. Have you watched Rings of Power?
Is that a movie?
It's like it's Lord of the Rings, but it's like a prequel to it. Like how the world formed. You haven't watched Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah, long time ago, but yeah.
Yeah, Rings of Power, essentially it shows like Sauron's rise to power after like the Morgoth what. But anyways, and Sauron is like the devil incarnate, where it's not necessarily that in the beginning he wasn't like this powerful dark lord. He was just like a really evil liar and gaslighter. And like he could convince you or play you a delusion, like where you convince yourself to cut off your own arm. And it's because he played that delusion for you. And he'll say, no, I didn't make you cut off your arm. You cut it off by yourself. You did it because you felt it would be the best for you. It's all for the best. It's all because you thought it would be for the best. So that's why you took a blade to your arm, not because I played some delusion for it. That's Israel. They're like the devil incarnate.
Yes.
We should have the right to kill these animal Palestinians. We should have the right to keep killing these animal Lebanese people. I mean, what the hell do they think they are? Being alive and living near our borders. It doesn't matter if we're from Europe. No, we were here 2,000 years ago. We should be able to come back. Who cares if they had homes that were living here for thousands of years before us? Before we came from Europe.
Who cares if they gave us safe haven after the Holocaust? Who cares, right?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Let me show you this, because this is real. As a Catholic, bro, this is so fucking... And this is not I don't think this man is a Catholic, but whatever. He spoke the truth, man. I just got to show you this.
Oh, yeah, God will bless Israel or God won't bless you. Now, here's the thing. The modern-day nation of Israel is not a lucky rabbit's foot. As long as you rub it, God will be good to you. It doesn't work that way. But not only that, the Bible simply does not say that at all. The Bible does not say anywhere in the Bible to bless Israel, yet especially the modern-day nation of Israel. We had some visitors just last week that were down here for vacation, and that was one of their concerns, that the church that they're in is teaching political Zionism.
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
And they're telling Christians that we have to support war in Iran, and they're teaching...
Firstly, it's such bullshit. Like, there's so many times throughout the Bible where God was just gonna wipe the fucking Israelites off the face of the earth. Like when they came when they came out of Egypt and Moses went up the mountain for 40 days and these fucking people started praying to a golden bull. Like there's so many segments throughout the Bible where God is just finished with these people.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's a famous Muslim cleric. His name is Ahmed Didat. He'll clear that up because in Exodus, this is the part they don't tell you. In Exodus, he makes a covenant with Israel that, well, he says it right here, that you should be a kingdom of priests and everything, and they broke that covenant. That's the part they always leave out, that part, you know. And since they know 9 out of 10 people don't ever open up these books anyway, so they get away with it.
But even then, like the idea that a book tells me that I should, like, I mean, firstly, it's circular reasoning. Like, there's no, like, how do I know that the book actually interprets God's words? Because the book says it does. There's no way to verify it outside of that. Like, I'm just really shocked, like, that we're living in an age, or not even that we're living in an age, because this is the way it's always been. The Israelites have always been this unyieldingly cruel.
Do I believe in God? I'm a Catholic, Carrier, all day. People, I don't take disrespecting God. Not in my person.
I believe in God, but I don't believe in a sky daddy. I believe in an intelligent creator. I don't believe in somebody that's always looking over your shoulder, where if you beat your meat, you're gonna go to hell. Or if you have sex with a girl outside of marriage, you're gonna go to hell. I mean, if that's the case, then most of humanity before the creation of religion and monotheistic marriage is in hell right now. Like, I just don't believe, like, most of that stuff. I like the moralistic teachings of Christianity and Catholicism.
Right.
Do unto others that you'll have them do unto you.
Right.
He who has not sinned, throw the first stone. All of that, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
But no, I don't buy none of the Scott Daddy stuff.
No, I mean, it's I mean, we can have that discussion. That's interesting because that's interesting. Let me show you this, because this man really knocks it out of the park.
You say you are a chosen people. I say, yes, you are a chosen people. You say it's in the Bible. I say it's also in the Quran. The Quran says, Ya Bani Israel, askuru ni'mati allati anamtu alaykum. So, O children of Israel, remember the special favors which I did unto you. Wa anni faddaltukum al alameen. That I preferred you above all the peoples of the earth for my special favors. He chose you. You are a chosen people. Chosen for what? Because of your race? Because of your language? Because of your riches? No. You were chosen for a purpose.
Bingo.
And that purpose is spelled out for you in your Torah, in the Bible, in the second book of the Bible called Exodus, chapter 19, verse 5 and 6. He says, Moses, now therefore, if ye will obey my voice, God is speaking through Moses, if you Jews will obey my voice and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me, something special. For all the earth is mine, says the Lord. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests
there it is.
And a holy nation. That's your job. You are supposed to be a kingdom of priests, guide mankind to the knowledge of God. That was the role that why God chose you. Now you have done away with that role. You have made your religion a racial religion. All the strife in the world, whatever happened in Germany, whatever happened for the past 2,000 years, is on account of that you have lost that role. You have done away with that role.
Damn.
Standing ovation for this man. This is a Muslim sheikh saying what we those of us that know for sure that these people are all full of fucking shit, bro.
Now you see that right there with aircraft carrier said, what do you mean just be obedient and have faith? So if God tells me to go murder all the babies of Amalekites, I should go do that and just be obedient and don't ever question what God is saying. Like, that's just a bunch of bullshit to me.
Nah, God ain't gonna tell you that.
Yeah, no, that's what God told or allegedly told the Israelites to do if you believe a good book.
Well, that's the Old Testament.
I'm just saying.
No, I know.
I understand what you're saying. Like, we're Christians, so we're supposed to teach. Like Jesus Christ came to fulfill the law and came to fulfill the verses in the books in the scripture, however he says that.
Right.
But still, just be obedient to something I've never met that a human being wrote down in a book. I just have a hard time with that. I can't do it.
Well, I mean, you do it whether you realize it or not. You may not do it with God, but I guarantee you do it with historical things, right? Like you weren't there when George Washington happened, or when Hitler happened, or we go by with what people write in books.
No, absolutely.
You know?
No, but that's history. That's something different to me. Like the
Right, but it's the same thing.
The
though.
recording
Go
of
ahead.
facts. Right. The recording of facts is different than somebody like especially facts that are provable not only by logic and science, but by secondhand accountings of different situations. Whereas we don't know if Jacob actually wrestled with an angel. Did somebody witness that? Even with the four gospels, I can believe the four gospels teachings of Jesus's life because they're told from
Right.
four different perspectives. They're told from the perspectives of Matthew, Luke, John, and I think Mark is the other one. I think Mark is the other. I'm not sure. I think it's Matthew, Luke, Mark, and John. And one of them is a doctor. And the perspective that he tells, that he writes about Jesus from, is from a far more scientific perspective. Like what he talks about when Jesus came back. And in order for, I can't remember which one of the disciples it was, but one of the disciples said, I will not believe that he is returned until I place my fingers in the holes of his wounds.
I forgot, but I know. I forgot, but I know.
Right. And then like even Jesus being crucified and being taken through the whole ordeal, like it's told literally from different perspectives where one guy where one of the gospels tells it from one side, like where literally he's standing to one side of Jesus Christ and saying what he's seeing from that perspective. And then in another gospel, it's talking about another side. And then on top of the fact, there's historicity to Jesus. I can't remember the name of the Roman historian, but he talks about Jesus' crucifixion in his autobiography. And it's not like it's the main story of his autobiography. It's a passing story where he said, I was in Judea and Christos was being crucified. And then he continues on writing his autobiography. That's different to me. There's somebody saying, than Moses talking about he parted the Red Sea or the Black Sea or whatever.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then on top of the fact, there's no genetic evidence, there's no archaeological evidence that Israelites were or Hebrews were ever in Egypt or that they were ever enslaved in Egypt. Like there's just no evidence from that. Not from a not from like I said, a genealogical perspective, not from an anthropologic, an anthropologic, or however you say that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just no evidence for these things.
Well, there's evidence for a lot of things, but some things, I guess there may or may not be evidence. That to me is not good enough for me to doubt it. Like because if I take that same criteria and apply it, I mean, I'm not going to believe anything. I'm not going to believe that. I mean, I don't. If I take that logic, that's my problem. And listen, I have atheists in my own family, and I've been one too. So I know how they love to nitpick and point. Like when they see a conflict, for example, that has religion in it. See, that's the problem with religion. There it is. Oh, but when it's North Korea, oh no, that's not because of atheism. No, that's just because of Kim Jong-un is bad. They not saying you necessarily, but they're not consistent with their logic because they fall by their own sword if they're consistent with their own logic. Like there's a ton of things that they're not. There's a lot of missing evidence. A ton of things. Okay, let me give you an example.
Go ahead.
I'm sure you've heard of this. It happens ever so often. When somebody, I don't know, is pronounced dead for, I don't know, let's say 1-2 minutes, and all of a sudden they come back to life. You've heard some of that, right?
Yeah, I've heard.
Life.
Yeah.
okay, there's no scientific explanation for that. Like you have the doctor saying, I have no idea what happened all the time. Like we have no idea. We cannot explain this. So you see what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that if you try to find the evidence, it's not there. But this is interesting, man.
I hear I hear what you're saying from that perspective. But you know what they call that? They call that the God of voids, where because I cannot find a scientific or a more logical explanation, therefore it must be a supernatural or a godlike force. Like it's like when the I can't remember which people it was. Like I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson, he gave a great example. But essentially the Greeks, they couldn't explain necessarily the sun itself. So they just named a god after it, Sol or Helos, whatever they call it. And they said Helos rides in his chariot across the sky every day. But that's because because they couldn't explain a phenomenon like the sun. So they just gave it a god, essentially. Now, I mean, listen, could there be a magic sky daddy up there that sprinkles his blessings down here every chance he gets? Every so often, despite, all the kids in Africa with AIDS, all those people in North Korea that are literally in an open air concentration camp, all these Israelis that just have accumulated like an untold amount of power, the industrial extermination of Jews in Nazi Germany. I mean, the extermination of the Native Americans. I mean, like, I could just go through and through and through, but I just have, like, I believe that in an intelligent creator, I believe that there was a clock starter to this whole universe. I think that there was an entity, and whatever that Big Bang was, because we don't have any real, like, the Big Bang is just a theory. There's no actual necessary evidence. It's just people consider
Mark it down. I need you to clear something out because Carrier says, Sky Daddy is so disrespectful. I am uncomfortable with this. So can you clarify what you mean by that? And you can say whatever you want.
I mean, a Sky Daddy to me is he's always looking down on you. And if you commit a sin, he's going to write it in a book and he's going to discipline it by cursing you. Or if I curse God's name, he's going to punish me. That's a bunch of bullshit. Like we see Donald Trump just the other day, Irony Boxing, he portrayed himself as Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. That was
How many
beyond
times does Donald Trump lie and drag his ass on the name of God? And this man continues to accumulate wealth. He continues to accumulate power. I mean, literally, you look at somebody like Kim Jong-un, a pure atheist. You look at Comrade Stalin, somebody who literally said that Christians and God was fake. And he lived to a full life. Somebody himself who did some industrialized genocides himself. Now, what are we talking about? And then it's like...
But what do you mean? But what do you mean by that? Like, is that because God himself was tempted by the devil, so that should tell you that nobody is out of the reach of Satan's temptations. Not even Jesus
when you
himself,
say God,
right?
you mean Jesus Christ.
Right, I'm sorry, exactly. Jesus Christ. Like Jesus himself wasn't out of reach of the devil's temptation, so it's natural. Just like God uses his people, aka the saints or whatever you want to call them, disciples, apostles, and so on, the devil also has his people. The devil is powerful, but if he wasn't powerful, he wouldn't be God's rival.
But I look at more so the devil as a concept, though. I look at the devil as it could be the people in you, like just people in general, like that. They're where, like Diddy. I think Diddy is a perfect example of or Epstein, where you have these young women, and he comes to them just like how the devil came to Jesus in the desert and said, if you just denounce the name of God, I'll give you all the kingdoms of the world. And Epstein came to him and said, listen, give me this massage and let me put this sex toy inside of you and I'll give you all the biggest contracts. That's what Diddy did to producers. Listen, if you suck and suck, I'll make you producer of the year. I'll make sure you get a Grammy. Like, that's the devil to me.
Yeah, or and Weinstein, the Hollywood guy, the Weinstein guy, that
exactly.
If the chicks didn't sleep over with him, he wouldn't give them the roles in the movies.
Exactly. Or in the case of Hitler, if you give me this ultimate power, I will deliver you the greatest alien nation on earth. We will dominate. Let me destroy these Jews. Put my party in power, and I will do it for you. And the people of Germany gave in to the devil. But I don't believe it like a fork tongue or my problem. Irony is when you look at most of these
I'm trying to see if you have the same logic for the devil as you do for God.
Like my thing
or
is
maybe
God,
not the same logic, but the concept rather I should have said. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, my concept. Well, again, I just don't believe like in an entity.
Because if you don't believe in a I'm not gonna say that. If you don't believe in an overseer above that, then I don't think you believe. Oh, hold on, what happened? Did the game end? Who won?
Let me see.
I don't see the people very excited. It seems like the Spurs won. I don't see the people.
The Spurs, of course, they won.
Oh, shit.
Yep, the Spurs won 115, 111. So you see, now New York is gonna say there's no God. There's no God in New York. That's what they're gonna start to say.
They lost only one game. They're still ahead.
I mean, shoot.
No,
teams have come back from 2-0 before.
In the finals, good question. If they have, there haven't been very much of them, to be honest with you.
I seen a clip from the Warriors movie. I don't know if you've seen the Warriors.
Oh, from the 70s? Yeah.
Where the guy, he gets up there and he says, it's when they had the big gang meeting. He says, we got 9 delegations from 10 different gangs. We got 60,000 warriors, and there's only 20,000 police in this town. The police can't stop us. That's the Knicks. That's what the Knicks fans are supposed to be. That's what the Knicks fans are supposed to be when the Knicks win the championship. They're gonna take over.
I wanted because the thing is, I don't really have a dog in this fight because I'm Celtics, but I kind of want the Knicks to win, man. It's been too damn long. Like I don't want to.
I don't really got a dog in the fight. Like I'm happy if Victor
What's your team?
What'd you say?
What's your team?
I don't really. My team. I don't really have a team. Just being honest.
Okay.
I really don't. My team, like when I was a kid, was the Pelicans because I liked Anthony Davis. Then he left, and I kind of just been drifting on the wind. Like my only like sports teams that I have, like I'm a Mercedes F1 fan.
I'm Ferrari.
You say you're what?
I'm Ferrari, bro. You're my shit.
Okay, I respect that. I thought as long as you don't say Red Bull. Red Bull are a bunch of fudge packers. Red Bull are a bunch of fudge packers. I don't mess with I like Max Verstappen. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's one of the GOATs, but still, I got respect for that guy, but I just can't stand Red Bull. I think they're a bunch of fudge packers to me. Because they robbed my guy Hamilton. Hamilton was supposed to get his I think 7th championship, and they robbed him. It was terrible to watch what happened in Abu Dhabi in 2021. So I'm a Mercedes guy, and then I'm an Eagles fan in the NFL.
Oh man, are we ever gonna agree on something? Because I'm a Cowboys guy.
Oh, you see right there. Fudge pack.
The only thing left for you to say that you're a Red Sox fan. That's the only thing missing from this.
No, I'm a Padres fan. I ain't a Red Sox fan.
Because I'm a Yankee.
So that's all your stuff. What y'all like to do in the Northeast. I'm not involved in none of
that. Hey man, what you think about that picture there, man? How about them players over there? Who would you change? Who would you? What you think?
I'm 26 years old. Aircraft carrier, and what you say? What you asking? What you're asking?
The picture right there with those players right there. Do you like what you see, or do you?
I can't see. I don't see them.
Okay. Maybe you see it now.
I don't.
That's okay. We can just keep talking. That's fine.
But who's in the picture? Who's in the picture?
I got 11 dudes there. MJ, Kobe, LeBron, Bird, Magic, Stockton, Steph, Shaq, Hakeem, Duncan, and Kawhi Leonard.
I'd probably take damn. I want to say I would switch Tim Duncan with Giannis, but nah, I really can't. Nah, I mean that's a pretty solid team. I wouldn't take nobody out.
The thing is that it's only 11, so to round them up to 15, I put KD, I put Iverson, I put Garnett, and who's the other one? Shit. Scottie Pippen.
Solid list. I mean, I ain't got no problems with it.
What about Eagles? You know what? I hate the Giants more than I do the Eagles. I'm going to cut you some slack here because Deshaun Jackson is a stud. Nick Foles is dangerous.
Jalen Hurts.
He said, "Oh, look at Carrier. Look at Carrier."
Yeah, I'm unbiased.
Oh man,
Giannis be putting dudes in body bags
for sure.
That's an unstoppable force right there.
Yes, I've never seen anything like it. To be honest with you, like that big and that athletic. McNabb. I'm not a big Donovan McNabb guy, Carrier. To be honest with you, he had that whole thing with T.O. T.O. Whatever we feel about him or whatever, he is a GOAT receiver, man. Now my two receivers are Randy Moss and Jerry Rice. I've been very clear about it. And I'm not the most knowledgeable football guy. Okay, I followed it for like 5 years. But who would you have as your receivers, Marky? Then who are your two guys? One game for your life.
Calvin Johnson, Megatron.
Yes.
And then I would say I would go Jesus Christ, why is his name escaping me right now? He was on the Falcons.
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones, yeah. I would go Julio Jones and Calvin Johnson. Like they used to have dudes lining up at the end zone.
Yeah.
They used to have safeties all the way back at the end zone because they were that terrified of Calvin Johnson.
Megatron, man. I don't know why he spent all that time in Detroit, but that's not for me to decide either. So, look at this. What do you think about that, Marky Dan? What do you think about Carrier saying that?
I mean, Jalen Hurts is to me is Jalen Hurts. I respect if you say McNabb because McNabb was there for a long time. He took them to 5 NFC championships. He had I think 6 Pro Bowls. But Jalen Hurts has produced the greatest era in Eagles football, where from the time Jalen Hurts has been a starter, we've went to the playoffs every single year. We've been to 2 different Super Bowls, won 1. I mean, just overall, we've been probably the most relevant team or one of the most relevant teams for a long time in the NFL under Jalen Hurts. Whereas with McNabb, and what you hear from a lot of dudes that play with McNabb is that he was a snake, that he would stab dudes in the back, that he would talk bad about them to the media and in the locker room, and it will create a toxic environment. Whereas Jalen Hurts is just a consummate professional.
Interesting. Give me your. How long have you followed football for? Give me just a ballpark.
I'd say since I followed college football longer than I followed pro football. So I've been following college football in general since I was like 13 years old. Like when I saw that, when I followed Auburn during that magical season before they got Cam Newton.
Okay. Interesting. Top 5 quarterbacks.
All
top
time?
5 quarterbacks. Yeah. I have Tom Brady in this particular order. Number 2, I get flagged from 2 all the way to 5. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers. Yep. Number 3, Dan Marino. Number 4, Steve Young. Number 5, Brett Favre.
I mean, I respect it. I think it's a generational divide between me and you, but
Right.
I would say Tom Brady 1A. I'd say Patty Mahomes 1B. I would say Aaron Rodgers number 3. Um, uh, I'd go Brett Favre number 4. I could agree with that. And for my number 5, I would say what's his name?
Eli Manning?
No, not Eli Manning. He played for the Broncos for a lot of years. I can't think of his name right now.
John Elway.
John Elway. Yeah, John Elway would be my number 5. John Elway was so clutch. He was so cold.
Marky Dan's list is 1A Brady, 1B Mahomes. Who was your 3 again? I'm sorry. Montana.
Yeah. No, oh my God, I didn't even put Joe Montana. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. So actually, take out Brett Favre. I would go Joe Montana number 3. Then I go Aaron Rodgers number 4, Sean Payton number 5. Or excuse me, not Sean Payton. Joe Elway number 5.
I love it, man. We got at least 2 names in similarity, and Carrier has number 1 Brady, number 2 Montana, number 3 Mahomes, number 4 Marino, number 5 Rodgers. I love it. He's laughing at me. Look, irony got Steve Young top 5. Yes, I do.
Hey,
Listen,
Steve Young was a bad boy.
Of course he was, and he didn't. My thing with Joe Montana is, listen, bro, you had Jerry Rice your whole life. I mean, yeah, he still made it work, obviously, but could you imagine if Tom Brady had Randy Moss for like 10 years, bro? We're talking Bill Russell level of rings here. Like, come on, man. But hey, maybe I'm crazy, Carrier. Am I crazy, Marky Dan, or do you think that's not so much? Maybe I'm going a little crazy with Steve.
I don't think it's unfair. I'll say that. I don't think it's unfair.
I got a lot of honorable mentions because even guys that we didn't mention, like, oh my goodness, what's the name of this guy? That I'm not a big Peyton guy, okay, but I love me some Drew Brees, man. I've always liked Drew Brees.
Absolutely. I think Drew Brees been robbed of a couple of MVPs.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about Warren Moon. That's right. Yeah, Warren Moon can also be an honorable mention.
Yep.
I'm not a Peyton guy. I get it. He won in Indy and then in Broncos. Omaha this and Omaha that. I get it. I get it. I do. I'm just not my guy. But I'm forgetting a few, man. But this is awesome, man. How about I don't know, because I can't really talk on the defense as much. Like linebackers, I know Ray Lewis. I know a few, but I can't really, talk like that. As I can on quarterbacks or receivers. I forgot about Kurt Warner as well. What do you think about Kurt Warner, Marky? Then?
Kurt Warner. What did Kurt Warner play for?
I believe it was the Texans.
Oh, yeah.
Carrier.
He played for the Rams, right? He played for the Rams.
I'm not sure. Carrier, what team did Kurt Warner play for? I think it was the Texans, but I could be wrong about that.
It was the Rams. He came from playing arena football. Then he came and had like he was with the Greatest Show on Turf with what's the name of that running back? I can't what's the name of that running back that had 1,000 yards receiving, 1,000 yards rushing? Can't think off the top of my head. But Kurt Warner came out of arena football and had I think 5,000 yards passing and 40 touchdowns and less than 10 interceptions in the 90s when dudes were winning MVPs off of throwing 20 interceptions. Like, he was just cold. And then you mix that with Jesus Christ, what is the name of that running back? And he
Marshall Faulk, says Carrier?
Yeah, Marshall Faulk.
Okay,
Marshall Faulk.
there it is.
Yep. And I can't think of the name of the receivers he had with him, but he had some cold receivers to pair with. And they went and won a Super Bowl. Like Kurt Warner was really like a Cinderella story. And then he almost won a Super Bowl with the Cardinals. He almost won them their first Super Bowl.
Yeah. Carrier was saying that he won with the Rams, like you said. Was that what the Rams were at? What was it, St. Louis? Or
Yeah. That's when they were at St. Louis. Okay. But they just recently went to LA.
I think those are the receivers that you were saying. Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. Man, Carrier knows his football, man. God damn. What about which running back would you have? AP or Beast Mode or somebody else? Emmett Smith, maybe?
Peterson. Adrian, it's not even close. So you kidding me. Adrian Peterson was cut from a different cloth.
For sure, man. Like, listen, Beast Mode had a couple of years where he was him with all capital letters, but AP was steadfast, man. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, me too, Carrier. I cannot argue with that. Finally, we agree on something.
Now, let me ask you, would you take Christian McCaffrey, no injuries at his peak, or would you take Saquon Barkley, no injuries at his peak? Would you take the 1,000 yards receiving, 1,300 yards rushing, or would you take the 2,300 yards rushing from Saquon Barkley?
Give me Barkley, but man, what a question. Carrier, what do you think about that? Damn. Okay, let me ask you this, because this one is interesting. Christian McCaffrey, because he's more dynamic than Saquon, says Carrier. Interesting. Do you agree? Marky then?
I would still take Saquon. But I do agree with Christian McCaffrey could come out. Like, if you have a really good quarterback, not only can he run the ball for you, and then you could probably slide in a third down back to come in, or rather you could just have like a bell cow back for him, and then have him be like a fourth option or a third option in the receiving game. Like, if you have a really good young quarterback, or you have a great quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, like, he could be like that option, and he could go out there and cook for you. So I hear what Carrier is saying. Like, he could go out there and give you 1,000 yards receiving, 60 catches, and 10 touchdowns receiving. So I hear what he's saying. But Saquon, when it comes to running that rock, he was really special.
Tight end. Tony Gonzalez, Shannon Sharp, or Rob Gronkowski, or maybe you have somebody else. Thank you. Finally, somebody that agrees with me. Everybody's like, nah.
No, Tony. It's not even a discussion. Rob Gronkowski was a special, like, he was physically like he was like the Shaquille O'Neal of offense.
That's an awesome analogy, because I think Shannon Sharp analyzed it perfectly once. He said that he's too big for cornerbacks and too quick for linebackers, or something like that. He put it perfectly. He said Travis Kelce. That's a good one. That's a name that it keeps popping up. And somebody else, I can't remember if. Yeah, that's a stud. Jason Witten, I think. A few other names pop up, but it's usually between those four. Kelce, Gronk, Sharp, and Gonzalez. What else? Of the teams that you've seen, because you guys, Carrier and Marky, then you guys have seen a lot more football than I have. What's the best NFL team you've ever seen? Because I keep hearing about this.
Yeah, in my opinion, it was it's the 2020. What year was it? What year did the Eagles go to the Super Bowl? I think it was 2022. The 2022 Eagles. I think they were the best team in football I've seen. Or it'd be the 2024 Eagles that went to the Super Bowl. Like, both of them had just crazy defenses. Like, that year, we put up 70 sacks. Like, we were number one in perimeter defense. We had the number one D line. Hassan Reddick had like 20 sacks that year. And then on the other side of the ball, Jalen Hurts. That was like, if Jalen Hurts did not get hurt against the Bears that had to sit out against the Cowboys, he would have won the MVP. He would have had 4,000 yards passing, and he would have had 1,000 yards rushing. Like, our offensive line, our receivers with Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown And then Dallas Goedert, that was a full healthy year for him. I mean, that was just the greatest team I've ever seen. But if you want to talk like a continuous greatness, I would say it would have to be the Chiefs. Like their level of winning, even like sometimes where it was just like bullshit luck.
Yeah,
I've never seen nothing like that. And then the quarterback, like Patty Mahomes, the swashbuckler, is really special. Like a guy who can get you through any situation and will win at all costs.
To be honest, that's a great question. That's an interesting distinction you made there, because yeah, I should have probably phrased the question more accurately, because yeah, I would like both. I would like as a team with sustained excellence for X amount of years, which you said is the Chiefs, and the team that had a year where they was just all systems go, like the Eagles that you mentioned. So in my case, it will be the Patriots as far as like sustained excellence. Brady, Belichick, they had Darrell. Yeah, they had Darrell Reeves for a year. They had Randy Moss for a couple of years. Teddy Bruce.
I mean, you think that what year was it? 2006, 2007 Patriots that went undefeated, and then it took Eli Manning and that defense to put a knife in them.
Yeah,
that was something special.
Yeah, because people forget, like if Eli doesn't happen, and listen, I have a love-hate relationship with Eli, obviously, because there's no bigger Tom Brady fan than I am. So, but if Eli doesn't happen, we're talking about 9 Super rings.
Maybe.
But I love
You had
Eli.
to have nuts. You had to have nuts like Eli Manning to get that done.
Bro.
Less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Go win the game.
Not only that, people were on top of him. Like he had to like shake off a couple of D-liners as well. Like
Absolutely. And then get that David Tyree, that throw in to David Tyree so he can catch it off his helmet.
And Mario Manningham later. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I gotta respect
nuts on that guy.
Eli, this thing, thank you for reminding me. I finally found what I was gonna say. Listen, Peyton might be a better quarterback or regular season. He got the numbers.
But he
got
didn't
the
have the
MVPs.
nuts. He didn't have the nuts in the playoffs.
He never, not even once, scared me like Eli scared me. Like Eli scared me, bro. Like oh shit, like Joe Flacco, like Nick Foles, like they may not win, 12 games in the regular season, whatever, but if you get them there, he'll make the play.
Absolutely. But Irony, I gotta head out. Irony, it's been great.
I gotta
go
as well, bro.
We had great conversations about theology and philosophy and God. I encourage everybody to question all of their beliefs. Carrier does not appear to be at that point in his life yet to question anything. But Carrier, you got to get there one day, my friend. You got to ask yourself, why do the words in this book have any real meaning? Or why should they be believed? How do I verify this information? And there's nothing disrespectful about that. And there's nothing wrong with being uncomfortable and asking those questions. Or asking, when I close my eyes forever, am I going to go somewhere or am I just going to be asleep in darkness? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a part of life. You just got to get there, my friend. That's when you break yourself out from the matrix. But it's been great conversations. Donald Trump fell asleep on the Knicks getting get losing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night. Beautiful night.
Good stuff, man.
Absolutely.
Take it easy, bro. God bless. Appreciate you. That was my brother Marky Dan, gracing me with his presence in the panel. Carrier, have you ever seen Johnny Unitas? Do you know anything about Johnny Unitas? Because that is the quarterback from back in the day. And what's the other guy, the Jets guy, Joe Namath? Those are 2 quarterbacks that keep popping up from back in the day. I should probably verify them. Because Johnny Unitas, a lot of people got Johnny Unitas top 5, man. I was like, man, that guy should have Yeah, right. Like he's probably one of the first ones that broke through or something like that. That I have to actually, Carrier. I rounded this up to the top 15. Do it for me before I go. I have these 11 guys right here. I'm not switching any of them, and I'm adding Kevin Durant, Allen Iverson, Kevin Garnett, and Scottie Pippen to round them up to the top 15. I don't have a lot of big men, but I have Hakeem and Shaq, so and Duncan and Garnett. Bird can play the 4, KD can play the 4, LeBron can play the 4, Magic can play the 4 as well. So I'm good. I have a Wilt and Bill Russell. Okay, so you said Wilt, Bill Russell, and who else did you say before instead of Kawhi? Ooh, Dr. J. Oh man, I feel bad not having Dr. J. Julius Erving, the first airman of the NBA. Okay, even before MJ, before Dominic Wilkins, before Clyde the Glide Drexler. I mean, okay, you got one more Carrier. Unless you want to switch up somebody from there. You got one more because you got 11 plus Wilt 12. Who's the other one? Bill Russell 13, Dr. J 14. Give me one more. KS. Oh, KD. Okay. Kevin Durant. Yep. Seems good to me. I mean, we got Stockton and Steph, and if all else fails, Magic and LeBron can do the point guard for you. So we're good there. Shooting guard, I mean, MJ and Kobe, enough said, right? And I have Allen Iverson if all else fails. On the 3, I mean, how many? We got Braun, Bird, Scotty, Kawhi, and KD. And you have Dr. J. And you got a bunch of big men. You got like 6 centers. Hold on. You got Shaq, Hakeem, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell. Man, I love it. I should add a few more, man. I don't know why it was 11. That was me probably just messing around. Okay. Now, I don't personally, I'm becoming more and more welcoming of tough conversations, you know. I don't like it any more than you do, Carrier. I don't. But I mean, I was at that point in my life once, so you know, I'm the type of guy, bro. I'll talk about anything. I don't, you know, some stuff I get emotional, but fewer and further between, you know. So that's just me, though. I respect you. You already know, Carrier, you're my guy, bro, and I do believe in God, and I love God, and you know, we need to embrace people. Top 5 all time to you? Yes. Yeah, because I mean, he could take over the game in both ends. Yeah, I have KG in there too. Don't get me wrong. KG is in there. KG is in my top 15 as well. Yeah. KG could also take over the game in both ends. Tim Duncan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Stockton, LeBron, MJ, Kobe, Stockton and Steph, they can take over the game at the offense like Shaq and Bird and Magic, you know, not so much on the defense, but that's fine. I mean, Iverson is another one that could take over on both ends. What about Dr. J? Was Dr. J locking people down on defense as well, Carrier, that you know of, or was he more like a just an offensive juggernaut? You know, dunking on people and doing the most acrobatic moves you'll ever see in your life. Because Dr. J, is not clear to me if Dr. J was that type of defender or not. Maybe he was. Yeah. I just haven't seen any. All the highlights that I see of him are always doing some video game-like move. And this was back in the 70s, bro. Can you believe that? Right? Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think he was a defensive stopper. Yeah, I appreciate that because. But hey, I mean, Dr. J was doing modern day moves 50 years ago. How about that, huh? You know what, Carrier? Just for you, next time I'm gonna have Dr. J in there. How about that? Huh? Just for you. Just for you, I'm gonna put Dr. J in there. I'm gonna put Will Chamberlain in there. I'm gonna put Bill Russell in there. I'm gonna put a KD in there, and who's the other one? KG. Oh my goodness! I can't believe I didn't put Kevin Garnett in there. The only 4 that I have there is Tim Duncan. What the hell's wrong with me? I got like 10 small forwards and only 1 power forward. Oh man, I dropped the ball. But hey, not a bad selection of players. That's an interesting conversation, though. They play different positions, but interesting enough conversation. I mean, Kawhi and KG also, but I mean, career-wise, better player. Damn. That's going to be a hard sell, Carrier. I mean, listen, it's interesting because it's not like D-Wade is out of the conversation. D-Wade is also a guy that can drop 40 on you and could also lock you down, you know. He was only 6'4", but he had long arms, and he had the hops, so it made up for his 2 or 3 inches shorter than the usual shooting guard size. But, man, we went over everything today, right? We watched the game. We talked a little bit about boxing, football, religion, politics, basketball. Oh, my goodness. We talked about everything. The only players I'll take over D-Wade is Kobe and Mike. Number 3 all-time shooting guard. I have Allen Iverson in there, Carrier. I have AI. But if you have D-Wade, I'm not mad at you whatsoever. I'm not mad at you at all. If you have D-Wade number 3, I disagree, but respectfully. Like, it's not like you have James Harden number 3, you know, or Monte Ellis. No. D-Wade is a real one, man. D-Wade is a franchise player. He is. Awesome player. I'm not, but I respect the hell out of him. You know, like I'm not a big Shaq fan, but that doesn't mean that I mean, all power to him, bro. Like in the paint, nothing comes even close to Shaq. You know, just because I'm not a big fan don't mean that I hate him. Or, you know, D-Wade, I tip my hat off to him. You know, how can you not, right? How can you not? Best shot blocking guard ever. Interesting. D-Wade, huh? I mean, he has some great, yeah. I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, way better than Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Manu in that regard. You know, AI, MJ, and Kobe might have something to say about that, especially MJ. But okay, Drexler. Joe Johnson, yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah. Damn, interesting. I love it. Yeah, I think so. I'm going past the guards. I can't think about anybody. Maybe MJ, but that's a big maybe. MJ and Kobe might be better defenders overall, but as far as blocking shots, like D-Wade has some highlight reels of shot blocks. You know, let's see if I can find one. Dwyane Wade block. Let's see if I can find. This is NBA. Block and yeah. Now let me show you one. And then I'm going to go ahead and call it my guy. Here it is. For my guy, Carrier. Here it is. We'll do a prayer. We'll do a prayer right now, Carrier. You can join. Wow, I didn't know that. That's my brother Carrier putting me on game. D-Wade and MJ got over 1,000 career blocks, most for guards. No shit, right? Wow. That's a prestigious honor right there. Here it is.
Look out, Ademeyer.
Look out, Ademeyer on the pick and roll, blocked by Wade. This is good if it goes. Yeah!
Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. I got to see that one again, man. Amari Stoudemire is one of the most overrated players of all time. I said it. Amari Stoudemire's career can be summed up with 4 words. Thank you, Steve Nash.
Look out, Ademeyer on the pick and roll, blocked by Wade. This is good if it goes. Yeah!
Wow. That's some sick shit right there. I pretty much followed his whole career. Yeah. He ended up in the Bulls, didn't he? Or something like that. Absolutely great player, bro. Yep. Yeah, no, nothing left to say. I mean, listen, some players, whether I'm a fan of them or not, you got to tip your hat off to them. And that's one of them. Think about it. Oh, and the Cavs, too. I didn't know of the Cavs. Okay. Interesting. Let's do the Lord's Prayer. Carrier, welcome to join. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. God, I pray that the wars stop. Please, that the people can find reasons for unity rather than division. Father, I ask for me that I stay the course and never stray away from the right path that you laid out for me. I ask for your forgiveness for the sins and disappointments that I commit. I will especially pray for you for my brother Jeriel Hadi, otherwise known as Ja. My brother is recovering from tumors and cancer. I also pray for Thomas Hill, his speedy recovery from his injury. And I pray for my island, for Puerto Rico. I pray for the Catholic Church. I pray for the Pope, Leo XIV. I would like a better communication and relationship with you, my dear Lord. And thank you. Thank you for everything, and thank you for giving me another day, dear God. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you, God, for everything. God bless you too, Carrier, my brother. Thank you very much. You and everybody that was kind enough to join me. I should be live later in the week. Probably. I'm probably going to do a joint with Cass Sports for the top 10 best Puerto Rican fighters of all time. And I'll let you know about that, okay? In the meantime, this was your boy Irony Boxing with my 106th live. We shall see you soon. Peace out. God bless you all.